Welcome to episode number 68 of the Five Letters podcast. You got myself, Yelz, you got Cam to the left of me, Cam to the right of me, sorry, and Bez to the left of me. No long talking, man. Let's just get straight into this. The Five Letters podcast. So, Cam, Bez, talk to me. How are you lot doing? It's been a long Friday, I'm assuming. So,
Dirty Friday this Friday. I was not happy.
Not happy.
Nah, man. Longest day. Long day. Work was terrible.
Damn.
Ditto. I didn't really sleep yesterday either. I woke up at I went to bed early. I was like, I'm gonna have a nice early night. Then I'll go gym in the morning. I'm gonna try to go gym in the morning today. I'm gonna do an early one, and then went to bed at 12. Got woken up with a wasp in my room at 20 past 1. To hear buzzing around my ears.
Yeah.
And then so I obviously had to wake up, try to find the wasp. It was in my bed. I was like,
In your bed?
Yeah, in my bed.
Oh, shame.
So I got out and then just couldn't sleep after that. So I was up until maybe 5 before I went back to sleep.
Damn.
And obviously I had to start at 9. So been up for a year and then long day at work. But I watched WWE Raw all while I was awake. So,
Damn, sucks to suck, man.
interesting. But yeah, other than that, 2 weeks has been, work's just been quite busy because I'm on holiday soon. So I'm trying to get stuff all sorted and handed over and stuff before I go away. So yeah, work's just been manic recently.
Damn, peak. Today's been chill, man. I woke up, I went to bed early. I went to bed at 10ish yesterday because I had to get up at 6 or have to be awake at 6 because I was getting a Sainsbury's delivery. Because you got to get them cheap slots, man. Got to get them cheap slots. So yeah, so I went to bed early, and then today I went for a run out in the spring weather, and just chilled, man.
I saw you went for a run, man. I was killing it.
Definitely-
Beating records.
Definitely weren't killing it. I was surprised when I saw that. I was like, so I did a personal best on 400
meters, yeah.
I was like, hang on a minute, where did that come from? But fair enough. I've just been chilling today, man. 2 weeks as a whole have been. I don't know. I don't feel like I've done anything really. I've just kind of just been here,
You went cinema. We went cinema.
Oh yeah,
Monday.
we went cinema to watch Guardians of the Galaxy, but we'll get into that later.
Thought we had 2 bank holidays. I didn't do anything for any of them.
So the first bank holiday, I was meant to clean. I had in my mind to clean, and then I just couldn't be bothered. I started started making music and stuff, and I started doing playing FIFA as well, and just the weekend got away. And Sims 4, I was playing Sims 4 as well. And the weekend it just got away from me. So then second bank holiday, cleaned, as obviously Bez knows because he was here and he was involved. It was like a dynamic duo, man. We got 2 hours. We got the whole flat done.
Sparkling.
Basically. Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. First Monday, I was I'm gonna clean, and then I think I watched Dune that day, and I was So I was started the day, went gym, came back clean. And I was not cleaning right now. The next few, I was it's 6 o'clock. So I watched Dune, and then by another time that's done, day's over.
Yeah. What about you, Cam, man? How's life?
I'm not really. Yeah, the work's just been long. Not really done anything else. I went to cinema twice actually. Was gonna make it a third time, but I missed it. But I watched both Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Got The Dark Knight Rises next week, Tuesday. It's gonna be great. But yeah, other than that, I haven't been keeping up with my New Year's resolution of getting a video game done by June, but
yeah.
But I did get back into it last week. The beginning of this week. So the bank holiday.
With ChatGPT, you could get it all done in a day.
I could, except that the thing that slows me is that I want to do all the art myself as well.
Yeah.
But I'm not quick at producing art.
Yeah.
Or just art to the level that I want it. So I'm still trying to. That's what I'm practicing now. I'm trying to learn that, and then after that, I mean, making a game's not that hard. You know, it's fairly simple to make like just a functioning game.
Yeah.
To make a polished game, that's the more difficult part. And I'm trying to get something. See if I can get something done. Because obviously I have a few ideas. So if I can get something done for next month, that'd be great. But yeah, trying to get that done.
Sounds good. Well, let's get into our first song then. I think first, let's play the new Jorja Smith. Man, I'm really enjoying the music that Jorja's putting out now. Like the last track, I think was called "Try Me." That was hard, and now this one, "Little Things," proper bringing me back to like funky house days, like 2008, 2009, like times 2007 even as well. Definitely big vibes, man. So shout out Jorja Smith. Track into our "Little Things," and we'll catch you on the flip side.
I didn't know that you'd be here tonight. Saw you again, think this must be a sign. Nothing you said, it was all in your eyes. No. Can I get close, even for just one time? It's the little things that get me high. Won't you come with me and spend the night? Just a little thing for you and I. And if it's meant to be, then that's alright. It's the little things that get me high.
So, yeah, shout out to Jorja Smith on that one. Track out "Little Things."
The focus.
Yeah, so speaking of AI, obviously we spoke about it a couple of episodes ago, and Cam said that he wanted to talk about it some more since I've now dabbled. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What do you want to ask me, Cam?
I just wanted to hear your experience. You know how much you enjoyed it. You know.
I didn't. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I mean, like I've always said, like my problem with AI my problem with AI is not really with the technology itself. My problem is with almost everything else that will come with it. Like the fact that I feel like it's gonna cause unemployment in the long run, I think. And yeah, there's a chance that it creates more jobs as well in like different sectors and stuff. It might not, and it just might mean that people just lose their income. Also, obviously, I think there's political ramifications that can happen from just people having the being able to do all kinds of things. People can get AI to make websites for them. People can get AI to write academic style articles for them. People can get AI to do all kinds of things, and it can help legitimize like wild political views and stuff like that. And again, so my concern is less of. I do think it's a possibility, but it's less that AI is going to go crazy and we're going to get Skynet or iRobot or whatever, and it's going to be mad. But like I say, the technology itself, I don't necessarily have a problem with. I don't necessarily want to use it too tough because I don't want to help speed up the development for the reasons I said. But the technology itself, I've never really had a problem with. So my experience was cool. I used Bing. I used the Bing search engine. I used ChatGPT, and I used the Bing's or Microsoft's artwork generator as well. I wanted to see how that worked.
Yeah.
And yeah, all of them were cool. All of them were flawed, still, definitely. Like ChatGPT, I asked it to do stuff for me. It would like respond with half like, and the sentence would end in the middle of a sentence or something. I'm like, yo, finish what you were saying. Like, like what happened? Are you okay? And
did you actually read what it like the whole thing it sent you, like and it was actually like decent stuff, or was it like
it still was giving me kind of search engine vibes.
Yeah,
like in terms of like, you know, when you search on Google or whatever, and like a website will come up and it will have like just underneath the link, it will have like a little summary of what's on the page or whatever. It does give me kind of that kind of vibes. When like the type of questions I was asking it like questions about like political theories and stuff. So like it did give me like search engine like synopsis vibes.
Okay.
But it was delivered in a different way to obviously how a search engine from a search engine. And obviously it was able to expand further than a search engine does, but it wasn't that deep. Like it was still very surface. So yeah, I think they're cool. Like I think they're useful. I think I can definitely see uses for them. Like I asked ChatGPT to give me like ideas for. So I said I was looking at the Microsoft artwork thing. I was asking ChatGPT for ideas of what images to generate on the Bing thing, and it could do that. It could give me like some like pretty detailed like ideas. Like it would be try doing a lion that's wearing a green t-shirt with red sunglasses while kicking a football. Like it would give like a proper, and in the background on a blue background or whatever. It would give like a detailed kind of description of what you could do. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I still don't like it. But it's interesting.
I didn't like that you have to. I went to have a look at it as well. I didn't like that you have to put in your number and all this sort of stuff to sign up to ChatGPT.
Why?
I don't need to give my details to these people.
It's a website. It's a website like any other. Like,
Yeah,
you have to sign up to any website.
Yeah, but it's like it's already like a system where it's trying to learn all this stuff about you and all these things about you. It's like you're, as you said, just feeding it, and it's like I don't know what are these people gonna do with it.
But you get the same thing that Facebook has done with your number, and Google and Twitter and anyone else.
Yeah, but the output I'm getting from Facebook and stuff isn't necessarily the same.
What do you mean?
Like, so ChatGPT is trying to learn me and trying to be me and trying to.
No, it's not.
Trying to be. It's trying to be a human, and it's like they say that they're taking your conversation and kind of that's how they're going to feed back things to you in the same using that conversation sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's whereas like with Facebook, social media, obviously they do learn stuff about you and all this sort of kind of thing. But I'm speaking to people. Me speaking to a robot that's learning all my.
But you're not giving your number to a robot per se. You're giving your number to the company. Or
The
website.
humans.
Yeah, the humans who run the website to sign up to talk to the robot.
Don't like it. I tried the Bard Google one though.
Yeah.
Because that one is again I didn't want to sign up to, but it's already I've Gmail, so I've got my Gmail and all that, so it just uses that. I tried that. It's similar. Like it just gives you very. So I'll tell you what it said. I asked it to give me a gym workout plan, upper body gym workout plan, and yeah, similar vibes, like very much search engine kind of thing. Where is it? Let's see.
Did you give it like a specific like type of workout you wanted to do, or like a reason, or like
yeah? So I literally said,
body
just give
part
me
or
an
whatever?
upper body workout. It's gone. How do I get it back? One sec.
You might not be able to get it back.
It's gone. It's taken.
See,
taken
so I don't like it. It's stolen my thing.
That's probably even better that it doesn't stay around though.
To be fair, I think yeah. So I think it does just auto delete stuff activity.
So
oh wait, here we go. I got it. Is this it?
when did you do that? Was this today?
Earlier on today, yeah.
Yeah. Because while you're searching for that, because we heard that Google have updated their Bard. Because like I said to you, like when we had the last conversation, Google were apparently super shook that Bing has integrated AI before they have. So they, from what I heard at the time from news sources, Google told everyone that wasn't working on like any critical projects that they were working on AI now. And clearly the fruits of that labour have paid off because they've got barred out. It's not available in the EU though, which is wild.
Oh, really?
Nah.
Okay.
Like I saw someone in the response to the Twitter like thing that we were looking at, someone was like, I can't use this in France, but I can use this in Ghana, LOL. And I was like, that's kind of racist, but go off. I'm like, why should France be entitled to something before Ghana? Like, tell me quickly.
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 Explain it quickly.
Explain it quickly. What's the reason why France should have to have this before Ghana does? But yeah, apparently it's not available in the EU yet. It's probably going to be rolled out at some point, I'm sure. But
I had some fun with ChatGPT recently. What did I do? Oh yeah, I was I wanted to do some role playing, so I was just like, "You're Cam, I'm ChatGPT. Ask me some questions."
That's jokes. I would never, ever do that because no, I'm not trying to see what this robot how it can impersonate me.
Well,
Trying to learn is what I'm saying. Trying to learn.
didn't-
Cam's
Cam's giving it to you.
it didn't do a very good job. It just asked me like, really and truly, if it just asked me questions like, one of the questions it asked me was like, "How can I deal with stress?" And I was like, "Smoke weed." It was like, it basically gave the answer that it would have given if someone had asked, "Can I use weed to deal with stress?"
Yeah.
It was like, I can't endorse that, and then gave like another few answers as to what you could do. So pretty much, it was asking me a question, I would give it an answer, and it would also give me an answer.
As well.
And then at the end of it, I was like, okay, you're ChatGPT now, bye.
That's so weird, man. Yeah, man. I fully can't imagine going to Smart Child like, hey, Smart Child, be Yelz, I'll be Smart Child. Like,
The kids don't even know what Smart Child is.
Smart Child would have melted.
I'm not sure who's Yells.
Yeah.
I'm Smart Child.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it definitely didn't know that. Although I did say we're swapping roles, I don't think it would like record Cam as like my name.
Yeah.
It just says, okay, I'm Cam, rather than I'm speaking to Cam and Cam wants me to be him.
Yeah, no, I mean, that makes sense. The image generator is crazy though. Like, so the one I was using, the Microsoft one, doesn't do humans very well. Like, faces are all kinds of messed up. It really can't do humans.
Like realistic humans, can it do fake
It
humans?
can do like cartoon humans. What do you mean fake? Like,
I meant like cartoons.
oh yeah, so like like if you ask it to do a cartoon style XYZ,
Yeah.
you're more likely to get a good result. Like if you try and do a realistic situation, it looks horrible. Like the faces are all messed up. Like it can come out like a Picasso painting.
A masterpiece.
Yeah. But like in terms of like abstract stuff and cartoon stuff, or like if you really try and get it to do like a graphic design kind of thing or whatever, like I was quite impressed with some of the results. Like, yeah, it's quite crazy. Like you could, like I asked it to do like a picture of like a rave, like in a club, like with like lights down low and like that kind of, you know, like a club environment. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like it literally came out and it looked like a club, but it like had clarity where it needed clarity. So you could see the people's figures, but you couldn't see details. And it was from behind them, so it was just the back of their heads and stuff.
Yeah.
But like they all looked distinct. It wasn't like a copy and paste like the model. Boom. It was like distinct people, and you could see like the lights, like in the ceiling, you know, I was shining different lights and smoke and all these kind of things. And I'm like, this is like a sick like club photo. Like someone's gone into a club and taken this photo. It's hard. And I'm like, that's crazy because, yeah, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's weird that we live in a world where very, very soon we're going to be able to just generate images of stuff that hasn't happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be like believable.
This is the thing, because like you said that they made the images all distinct people. I'm like, so how? Who are these people? Just like they're not real people. Just like, how's it making it? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it's wild. Like that like the Pope pictures of him playing basketball.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's ridiculous because you couldn't even Photoshop that. Like,
You have to spend years and years, like not even years and years, but like a good amount of time
ages
to get that
tweaking it,
right.
and you would have to search so hard to find a picture
The
that
right
works,
images,
like the
yeah.
right images that works, so you can even splice together. And I was just like,
Or
yeah, because I was saying the hardest thing, for example, say they had the body of like someone jumping through the air with a basketball, finding a picture of the Pope looking in the right direction to the point where his head would look like it's looking in the direction of where the body is traveling.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so hard already.
But I'm sure people could probably get a picture of the Pope and distort it and get it to look fairly
on a 3D access.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they'd have to maybe like take two pictures and mash them together or whatever. But I'm pretty sure people could do it.
Yeah,
It will just take
I
forever.
I don't think it's impossible, but I feel like A,
Time.
it will take long, and B, skill. How many people in this
Yeah.
world can actually do that versus how many people can go onto like Mid-Journey and type in, "Hey, Pope playing basketball." like, that's my problem. I'm like, yeah, I feel like the people with the skill probably have better things to do than to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Or like, yeah, just
Unless they have a reason to be doing it, then this will be photoshopping the Pope
yeah,
playing basketball.
yeah. Whereas now we'll be in an era where just anyone can just do stuff just for the memes of it, and then it just becomes all kinds of, I don't know, it just becomes all kinds of, causes all kinds of trouble and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
this is when things are gonna, like, people are gonna be just claiming AI for everything. Like, so, like, let's say Donald Trump, he's been indicted recently. He's been said that he did whatever recently.
Mhm.
Like, if imagine there's videos come out that is him actually doing whatever.
AI.
AI, it's
Wasn't
not
me.
me. It wasn't me. AI.
it's fake.
Yeah, fake news. Like,
It's true. No, but it's true though. Like because you see how you've got all these people making like AI songs like Kanye West.
yeah,
This-
I think that's crazy as well.
I think it's ridiculous. I haven't clicked on any of them because I'm like, I don't care. But I saw a video and it was Joe Biden and Donald Trump niggas in Paris cover, and I was like, just allow it, because I feel like it's just gonna be so hard to know.
Yeah,
Like for example, Donald Trump. Yeah, if there was a video of Donald Trump saying the N word or calling someone the N word, I wouldn't be completely surprised. But now it's a situation where I'm like, do you know what? I can't say that this is actually him.
yeah.
Like, it's one of them ones. It was like, oh, like a few years ago, I would have been like, yeah, this ain't surprising. It's Donald Trump. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, he's
Now
definitely-
I'm like, I got to at least give him the benefit of the doubt that this could just be someone AIing it up, like
Yeah.
on a mad one. Like, for example, you remember the Hulk Hogan trial thing where he was talking about his daughter,
yeah,
and he was saying that his daughter, it was literally all we had was audio, and this was like 10 years ago. Hulk Hogan, that audio leaked of him talking about his daughter dating a black guy.
yeah.
And he was basically, he was using the N-word, calling him the N-word,
Yeah.
and just basically saying very, very derogatory things. I can't say people cancelled him because he's still living. But, like, people were enraged. But, like, I feel like we're getting to a point soon where he would easily be able to say, not me, brother.
Exactly.
Not me, brother. That's that
the
AI,
AI.
brother. Like, and we would just never know. We would have to, because it's getting so indistinguishable
Yeah.
that we would just have to. How do you prove it?
They have to like do something, like put in tags on these AI videos or something, just so that you know whether it's real or not.
As
Because
soon as you do that, people will take them off.
I guess, yeah. But no,
Because,
then, like, in
like,
the audio
for
or
example,
something.
For example, watermarks on artwork.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how easy they are to remove?
Yeah, I know watermarks, but I mean, like, putting something in the audio that you can tell, you can distinguish between real audio and AI audio. There's got to be something like, I don't know, maybe the decibels it uses or something that is in there. To,
I mean, the
Unless
only way is to just. I think the only way is to just limit public use. It's like, or like just put crazy prices on how to, or having access to it.
Nah, don't do that.
No, obviously don't do that. I don't think they
I'm-
should do that, but I think that's the only way
even
to.
crazy prices.
and so that's equally as bad because Hulk
I mean,
Hogan can pay the crazy
yeah.
prices. So.
I mean, but like, yeah, crazy prices just means that whoever
It'll
is
just be
using
rich
it, just
people.
rich people,
Yeah.
just showing
Yeah,
people.
that's what I was saying.
I know, but I mean, like the only way is to limit the usage, and so you know who's using it. So if they do anything, you're just like, hey, we know you did that.
Yeah.
Stop it. Or I mean, we're going to take away your right to use this thing or whatever. But I honestly don't think there's any way. They can try and implement watermarks or whatever for the audio, but I don't know if that works.
The only way I could see a watermark on the audio working is if it literally has over the top. This audio was generated by AI. That's the only thing I could think of that would be difficult.
But then at that point, what's the point?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you do anything else to the audio to try and distinguish it, other than making it not realistic, then there's nothing else. Anything else I could think of that you can put in audio, I know I could remove it. Like, for example, if you, like you were saying about decibels, if let's say they decibel locked it to -2 dB, which is not quiet, but it's quieter than like most other audio would be. I could, in all of 30 seconds, I could bring that up to a normal volume. Or if you like cut off some frequencies or whatever. Like I could figure out some ways to get it back.
But it wouldn't affect the audio, like so.
It would, and maybe
Be like Photoshop and something.
yeah, and maybe people who are like big audiophiles or
Yeah.
who are big in like the know of audio would notice. But a general person, I could absolutely. If you gave me an audio file that was missing like some of the higher frequencies, I would just slap some distortion on it and some EQ, and I could probably get it to a place, like a little bit of distortion, some EQ. I could probably get it to a place where those high frequencies are there. An audio file might be like, nah, this is just distorted and boosted. But like a general person on the street, I would be able to fool them. I believe.
Yeah.
So it might be the case that we would have to just live in that world where like something goes crazy viral and then like a world famous graphic designer comes along and says, actually, I've looked at this and I can see the signs of like where someone's manipulated it.
Yeah.
But isn't that just how it is now?
Or
Like
audio.
something will
But
come
I
out.
feel like it just doesn't. I feel like it doesn't take an elite level. Well, not even elite level. I feel like it doesn't take a professional. I feel like it just takes someone with some sense. No, but seriously, like a lot of times, like in terms of like Photoshop stuff,
Yeah.
like when you see it, or like a meme or whatever, when you see it, like I feel like most people will be like, that's funny,
Yeah.
but it's fake.
Yeah.
Like, and I just feel like we get to a point where it will be less.
But is that because people are doing like implausible things? If they start doing things that actually could happen, then maybe it gets a bit more difficult. Because like the Pope playing basketball, no one believes that happened. And like even I mean maybe you see him.
You know,
No. I was gonna say maybe you see him playing basketball in an isolated court somewhere.
Yeah.
But-
No, amongst the black people.
Yeah. not in like the local gym down the road. Nah, that's not happening.
Doing the Jordan dunk from the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, but for example, I don't know if you don't remember the Doja Cat thing, where she was in racial chat room showing feet. Apparently, like, I still don't know whether that was real or not.
It was real. I think it was real. As far as I'm aware, it was real.
And she's still Doja Cat big like this.
Apparently, she's got a new name now. She changed the name. It's something stupid.
Her actual artist name.
Yeah. She tweeted earlier something like, "I'm not Doja Cat anymore. I'm like Doc McStuffins or something stupid
Oh,
like that."
my
It's something really like, what is wrong with you?
No, but like I just remember like there was big discussions about whether that was real or fake, because there was like screenshots of like the chat rooms that she was apparently in, and like some of the messages that were sent on the forums and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And people were like, how do we know A, these are real, and B, how do we know it's even her? This could be anyone using that name, or like some chick that just kind of looks similar to her kind of thing. Because this is all before she was famous, so she doesn't look she didn't look identical to how she looks now. For example, it'd be like, yeah, it could just be any girl that kind of resembled her, or whatever. So like I've kind of just let it go because I'm like, I would never know whether it's real or not. I think it's like the concept is freaking hilarious. Like she's in racial chat room showing feet. Like if someone just made that up, like I'm like, you got too much time to be like, you know, who am I gonna get at today? Okay, Doja Cat. What did she do? She was in racist chat rooms. And what was she doing in them? She was showing her feet. Like I'm like, you got too much time in your hand.
Her name's MC Flapchunks the Third now.
Yeah, right.
That's what she tweeted earlier.
Yeah, right. I'll believe it when I see it.
When you see a track by MC.
Yeah.
Preferred.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess now there'll be like, if that kind of thing came out, you just be like, it's not real. It's I was never in the chat room. I don't even know what the chat room is, sort of thing.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We're entering interesting times.
Interesting times.
Apparently,
These interesting times.
I saw an article. Very, very briefly. Again, I don't know if it was real or not. I saw a screenshot of the article. Sorry, I should probably say.
You saw a AI generated article.
Possibly. It was a screenshot of an article about a man in China being arrested for creating fake news. And the article was like, we're living in dystopian times. And the person who screenshot the article to tweet it was like, this is literally the opposite of dystopia. Which I agree with them. Because there's... I think it's more dystopian for people to just be able to create fake news and get away with it. That's apparently like the article it made it seem like it was like some big governmental kind of fake news that he was trying to spread. It was something mad that he was trying to spread apparently. So like the person who was tweeting it was like, duh, like of course you're gonna get arrested.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to do that. That's not dystopian. I'm just trying to just look and see if I get it. But yeah, I feel like we're stepping into a time where this is just gonna be just too common. Too common. And I just don't know if I'm ready for it, if I'm gonna like it or enjoy it. I just feel like it's gonna be
The
horrible.
question is, does society change to integrate it, or does it destroy us?
I feel like it's going to destroy us. Like I feel like social media has destroyed us. Like
Yeah.
when
Yeah, I agree with that.
so I feel like, and I used to really really like social media, but just like the last couple of years, like I feel like it's just gotten crazy. Like it's always been quite crazy, but I feel like it's gotten crazy, and I feel like this is just another step along the way of technology, just making like affecting human beings on an actual level. Like social media has affected human beings' attention spans. Like people have
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone forever, man.
like attention spans are crazy nowadays, and I feel like that's got a lot to do with social media.
It's too true.
And I feel like ChatGPT or like AI in general is gonna make us like
Less skilled.
less skilled, more what's the word? More like not confrontational, but more suspicious. More like I don't know if I trust, like, or at least for me, I don't know if I trust this to do that. Yeah, like I heard a story the other day of someone texting their mum asking for a password to like a Netflix account or something silly, but just
Yeah.
asking for just send a text message, hey, can you send me the password? And the mum told them to call her because she's like, I just needed to double check it was you. And I'm like, and I feel like we're heading to that world where like everything's gonna need like triple guaranteeing. Like, I just don't know what's going on.
There already is a scam and stuff that goes around where there's some people like, Mum, my phone is broken. Can you call this number on my new phone? And they call it, and then like they get your number, they get your details or something, and then like there was an Instagram one as well where like you message so let's say I message you, Yelz, saying, what was it again? So it'll be like, my Instagram's been, I need your help. Can I send you? Can I use your number to reset my password for Instagram? Then obviously you get you give me your number, you get a message, then I reset your password. Now I've got access to your account, sort of thing. So there's all these things that are already going around, and obviously then that's how they get you. So now they got your account, they use your account details to get Cam, and that's how it kind of they do these kind of hacks already. So there already is all these scams that are going around, and then I feel like AI, if it can learn real speech patterns, it's just going to make like people already. We talk about them
Bare bots.
Exactly, like we talk about people buying
bots.
like trainers and this kind of stuff. Imagine just having a bot that's just going to sit there and just scour accounts.
Nike said 98% of entries are bots. They put out. They
Outrageous.
literally put out something. Either last week or the week before, where they said that they're battling these bots. Like they said it's a priority of theirs, and they said on the sneakers app, 98% of the entries that they get are bots, and they said they managed to get rid of some of them, but they're not getting rid of all of them, which is why. So they said they, rather than doing like the raffles that they've been doing, they're starting to do like surprise drops and like and surprise like entries, like just randomly messaging people like, hey, you've won.
Yeah.
Because
Because they're dropping trainers tomorrow, some Jordan 4s tomorrow, and they didn't put the date on. So I just said notify me, and I got a message earlier saying they're dropping tomorrow morning, because they didn't put the date on at all or anything.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
obviously that's why.
So they're trying to battle. Yeah, they're trying to battle.
Ridiculous. Like Arsenal have done something similar, because obviously because they're doing so well this season, every ticket just goes.
Yeah,
and because of the bots and people are trying to sell tickets for more. So what they're doing next season is apparently they're doing ballots for each game. So like, you have to be a member, you have to be this, and you get put into a ballot, and then you get a chance to buy the ticket from the ballot rather than everyone just kind of going in once the tickets on sale from 10 a.m. sort of thing.
And even look at like the PS5s when that dropped like a few years ago. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. And it was all scalpers with their bots.
Yeah.
Just hoovering up stock.
Yeah. So imagine like using AI now going forward, do all the captures and stuff, which they're already not really doing much. Even they're getting now easily looked past and all this sort of stuff. It's peak. The PS6 is gonna. It's not happening. It's not happening.
PS6 in 20 years.
Yeah, man.
When they finally get some new technology.
Apparently, Switch 2 is probably coming next year. Or not necessarily Switch 2, but the next.
I saw the next
console
Nintendo thing.
is probably
Yeah.
coming next year.
Apparently, PlayStation are looking at doing a handheld console again as well.
Yes, I was literally thinking. So
You said yes.
yes.
But you didn't even like the PSP or the PS Vita.
I like the PSP. I didn't like the PSP.
I was gonna say, man, do you like the PSP?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why you're slandering me.
I don't think he liked either
Why are
of
you
them.
slandering me?
Because I had both, and I don't think you liked either of them.
I liked the PSP, definitely, 100%. I didn't get one because you had one, but I remember getting annoyed at you because you would never share as well. Because I literally remember saying I'll let you because I had the PlayStation 2 and that was mine. And I remember saying
You let me play a 2-player game on a goddamn PlayStation, and I'm meant to give up my only thing and just give it to you and let you play it. Come on
But
now.
I'm like, yeah, you could play the PlayStation 2 while I played the PSP.
Your argument should have been, I let you play my DS. That should have been your argument.
I did that too.
You did do that. And then I would have been like, no, you're right. You're true.
No, but
I played so much Pokemon. Here you go.
I'm sure I said that as well. But anyway, yeah, I don't have a problem with the PSP. I don't know where you got that conclusion.
I honestly, I guess it's just because you didn't like the PS Vita. I
didn't
extrapolated
like the PSP.
backwards.
I thought PSP was silly. But PSP had some sick games. I played FIFA on like your FIFA on there, the one that you had. I did a career mode on that. I played the Force Unleashed. I played that game a lot.
Oh yeah.
And we played it a lot with like a group of people where we would do the battles on the thing, and also we borrowed the game.
Yeah,
when we played it. And there was other things, that Sonic game as well.
So I can't remember what it's called.
I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! GX on it. That was sick.
Oh yeah, I had that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. What was it?
Tag Force or something.
Yeah,
Tag
like
Force.
Something like that. I remember that game was fun. Why would I hate this? Vita, I just thought Vita was just not
Cash grab.
well.
But I don't. Yeah, I think they.
And they just want games for Vita. I don't feel inherently there wasn't necessarily anything wrong with it. I just feel like there weren't any games.
But I think that will just, if they make another handheld, I feel the same issue.
Thing will happen.
Unless they make it like actually good, where people don't have to make ports for it or whatever. If it was just like a downscaling thing or whatever. Because like people, the PSP
if it's
games
powerful enough to play to run the game.
Yeah. Like the reason why the Switch works is because it's docked and it's handheld, and there's no variance in what games you can and can't play.
I feel like the Switch. I feel like if you install FIFA in the Switch, it's garbage. Like FIFA's garbage anyway. But I feel like games, for example, games that come out on PlayStation and Xbox,
they can't play on the Switch. I know that.
Or when they are ported over, they're rubbish.
But that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because the Switch, then Nintendo have the dedicated games that work well on Nintendo systems.
Yeah.
The FIFA's never been good on a Nintendo system. Like on the Wii, who wants to play FIFA on the Wii?
FIFA and on the Wii, FIFA had one of the FIFAs I had on Wii was almost built specifically for Wii.
No,
it
was
specific game modes and stuff that would only work on the Wii.
Yeah,
and they're not doing that today for the Switch.
Yeah, but that was good. That's an example of when they made a pretty much standalone version for a console and it was good. Generally, when they do that, like for a handheld console, it's not good. Yeah. Like when Nintendo used to do their games for DS, like a game that is on a console and they port it to DS, it's not going to be as good. It's just the graphics going to be worse, the gameplay is going to be worse, everything's just worse.
Yeah.
That's why PS Vita was bad, is because you can't be like, I have a PlayStation 4, I'm playing this game, now I'm going to play this game on my PS Vita while I'm on the go.
That's what they tried to make it act like.
Yeah.
But you can't. You couldn't.
Like, I think it was Need for Speed or something.
No, Need for Speed was actually good.
Yeah?
It was exactly the same.
Okay, fair
Because I
enough.
played Need for Speed on the PS Vita first.
Yeah.
And then a few years later, I think I played the one you had.
PS4, yeah.
And it was the same.
It was, yeah. I remember we had the same game. I remember I would always boot up. When I booted up, I feel like it was one of the only games that would talk about Like it would be like, oh, if you attach your PS Vita to the PlayStation 4, like you can continue your save file on the PS Vita when you're out and about, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
But that's a simple game. Like in the
Yeah,
grand
she's
scheme of
driving
things, that's a
around,
simple game.
You
Yeah.
know, go to like Far Cry or something from PS4 to
Hell no.
Assassin's Creed.
yeah.
There would have to be some crazy steps in like handheld graphics for them to be able to do that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I say yes because I was literally thinking about getting a Switch. But then I was like, I don't know what I would want to play. On the
Yeah,
Switch.
I don't think you should get a Switch.
So, although I still haven't played none of the games that are apparently stick on Switch. Like I started Breath of the Wild, but I didn't really get into it. Started the Mario, didn't really get it. Like I haven't played any, like even Pokemon tournament. Like I played that for like maybe 20 minutes and never came back to it. Like, and I feel like if I had my own Switch, like I'd probably play it at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I basically was thinking about getting a handheld console. I was like, I'm not gonna get a Switch. And I was looking at DSs to see if I could get like just a old DS and like get some games. And they were going for crazy prices. I was like, all right.
Your DS still works, so you can take
Does it?
that.
No, does the I thought about that, but does the
The
stylus-
bottom screen does not work at
That's what
all.
I'm saying. So I was thinking about getting like Mario and Sonic Olympic Games and then
Oh yeah.
and it's
You just
not-
can't play
Can't
it.
play that like that. Like, well, some of the activities, but not all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was literally so that's why I was thinking about getting a DS. But I was
Right.
like, if I wanted to play Pokemon or something, then yeah, I could.
Yeah.
just get the DS.
I remember struggling to play Mario and Sonic when it was going. Like you're scrubbing, it's just not working. You're not going anywhere. It's like I'm putting in all this effort.
Oh man, I miss those days, man. When I really think about like 2008, 2009, 2010, right? I mean, a lot of things were better in life because I'm thinking about it. I'm like, all right, so the Wii was out. The Wii was unique. The DS was unique. The PlayStation 3, that was before PS4.
Yeah, PS3.
PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, like they were the same but different. Like I feel like when you played Xbox, it felt different to play PlayStation. When you played PlayStation, it felt different to Xbox. And like just music. Like music hadn't gone to hell yet. I don't think. like music, there was still like a variety of music. I feel like we don't have, or like variety within genres. I should say that. I feel like genres now are all like samey. Like if you hear one drill tune, you've heard all the drill tunes. If you hear one Afrobeat song, you've heard all the Afrobeats. Hear one, as much as I like Amapiano, you hear one Amapiano song, you've heard all of them. Like kind of. Whereas back in the day, like. Or them kind of times, if you listen to hip hop could be like so varied on like the sound. Like a Drake tune didn't sound like a Nicki Minaj tune, and they're from the same freaking camp.
Yeah.
Like, and their neither one of their tunes sound like a Tiger tune or a Lil Wayne tune, and that's all the same gang. Like, whereas now it's all kind of samey. And again, like we had, over here we had Funky House popping off. We had grime was still about, dubstep doing bits, and like, yeah, I just feel like it was just. Good time to be alive, man.
MSN was popping off.
MSN was still about.
MSN.
Facebook was just coming through. Like man was hitting people with pillows and that, writing on people's walls and that.
Oh yeah. I don't think I was even using Facebook those days. I was still on Bebo.
Or like what was
Sending love
on Viva. That's wild. Like I'm playing Farmville and that.
Oh yeah,
Farmville.
Farmville. And that. Like early doors on Facebook. Like. BBM was just coming through as well. Like
yeah, I
so
didn't have one those days.
this is before smartphones, before social media really like got crazy. Before, what time to be alive, man? What time to be alive? I can't remember if I mentioned on here before. I might have done, but I'm going to mention it again. Apparently, computer literacy is going down. Computer literacy is going down.
It's going down. People are getting worse at computers.
Younger generation.
We're getting better at phones and worse at computers.
Yeah.
I guess.
So like give them a tablet, give them a phone, they're whizzing around, they know all the apps and how they work.
Yeah.
Give them an actual computer.
And that's because they're learning phones and tablets from way younger than they would ever be using a computer.
And people don't have computers. It's only something I've only realised in like the last few years. a lot of people are living lives without computers nowadays. Like,
I think that's so crazy.
they just straight up do not own a laptop. They have a phone and a tablet and a smart TV and a smart fridge and a
crazy to me.
and they just.
I can't quite comprehend that. Doesn't make sense.
So I only realized it, because I have a friend who doesn't have a computer.
But how do you live?
And I thought it was the weirdest thing. I truly thought it was the weirdest thing. And then I was speaking to some colleagues at work, and they don't have computers.
This is how I relate.
So they have their work. The only time they use computers is their work laptop.
So that's why I'm always having to. So like, sometimes I do testing on my personal laptop, and I'm always having to do it because no one else has personal laptops. I'm like, how the hell do you live without a computer? You have a work that some of them use their work laptop and stuff. But like, how do you live without a computer? I don't understand
This is it. Like, my friend uses the work laptop for like whenever to browse a website or whatever.
Yeah.
What? I would never.
It's just, bro, my work laptop is so slow.
Yeah.
I just, like, I hate
But they never experienced true fast computers.
So the thing is, this is how I kind of found out as well, because I said to my colleague, I was like, this computer just winds me up so much because it's so slow compared to my computer. And then she was like, well, yeah, I don't actually have a computer at home, so this is just the only computer I use.
I can't imagine.
And she's like, it's just so much. And she was saying that it's faster than like the computer at her previous work or whatever. And I'm like, you must have been suffering it. But like, I'm like, just compared to like my laptop, this is ridiculous. And I talk to the IT guys at work about it sometimes. I'm like, I said to him, I was like, I wish I could just use my laptop for work.
Yeah.
Because this computer just pisses me off. Just how slow it is, how long it takes to load things. I'm just like,
I could imagine, because you're just using like just generic stuff that you can do on any computer, right?
Yeah, I'm just Outlook, basically. Outlook and Google Chrome and Teams and stuff like that.
For me, I can't get too mad at it because I'm using like systems that you can't really use anywhere else.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whatever. But they are very slow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. I literally can't imagine. I'm trying to just understand how you can.
What do you do? All right, so you game on your computer, right?
I do everything.
Okay, no, but I'm saying, all right. So let's pretend you're a person that doesn't game.
Yeah.
What else do you do on your computer? You watch YouTube, you watch Twitch.
Sorry?
You watch YouTube, you watch Twitch, right?
I watch YouTube, I watch Twitch. All the things that I watch, I will probably watch on my computer at some point.
So like Netflix and stuff.
Netflix,
right,
whatever,
cool.
yeah.
What else do you do? So let's stop there. Watching stuff. If you have a smart TV, you can watch everything that we've just listed.
So what I was going to say is the thing that I have done the most, like from the youngest age through to now on a computer that I probably wouldn't be able to do on another device, is make music.
Okay, but most people ain't doing that.
True.
Which is I hear that. And there's the reason why I have a beast of a computer is purely because I want to make music on it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why. Like, if I didn't do that, I don't think I would have spent as much money on this laptop as I did. And I just wouldn't care about having a laptop as good as this.
I guess. But
I would still want a laptop. Don't get me wrong, but it wouldn't be this laptop.
I guess if you have a tablet and a phone and a smart TV, then you have all the things.
But I feel like you don't even need a tablet. I feel like tablets.
I mean, you definitely don't. But the thing about a tablet
and a smart TV, I feel like most people phone, smart TV, and if they want a game, they'll get a PlayStation or Switch. Or
but the thing about a tablet is that you can. It's a bigger screen and you can watch things on the go still.
Yeah.
So that's why I would say maybe get a tablet.
Well, but yeah.
But your phone's not as big as a tablet.
It's true.
That's why I have a tablet, because it's a bigger screen than a phone.
But like, Bez, what do you do on your computer?
Literally just watch stuff. Like, I've realized that my computer it's not really needed.
Yeah.
Because I just watch stuff and then I guess I'll try to play like Sims maybe on it, or like play some games sometimes on it, and then I use like Drive and emails and stuff like that. I'll do that on my computer most of the time.
Yeah, but it's like all of these things.
No, that's phone. Yeah,
you could really, like in 2023, you could really do them on the phone.
Yeah,
and it only just sunk in the other day that was the case. Like I've always just done them on the computer, and it's like, yeah, for a good decade or so, I don't think a regular person that's not really got a hobby or anything, or like a big that doesn't have a hobby that's computer focused, could live without a computer, and do everything that most of us do.
Yeah.
So then kids are growing up in households like that, where they're being given tablets and phones and stuff to play
Yeah.
with, and not the computer. If they do have a computer, they're just not being given it.
Yeah.
And as such, computer literacy is going down compared to our generation, where we kind of grew up with computers in the house, having to do homework on computers.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, which is one thing I was thinking about, which is like, don't they still have to do
I was gonna say
homework on
kids
computer?
still have to do homework on computers, I think.
I guess they just suck it.
But then I guess like they can
because
probably
we
do
were
it on
we were having like we were spending like our leisure time on
Yeah.
the computer, whereas they're not. They're just going on it to do homework and they're
Yeah.
just one finger typing.
It literally,
Crazy.
because someone at work said it about, they're like, they were talking to someone else and I overheard it. They were like saying like special skill, and someone was like, you can touch type. I was like,
Special skill.
in my head, I'm like, this is basic.
Literally, like, maybe 10, 20 years ago, sure. Now,
I'm
definitely
like, my
not.
mum
But
can
I
touch
think-
type. How can like just not everyone do it?
But yeah, so the article I was reading, computer literacy is like at its highest at millennials, and everywhere around us is low. So Gen Z is starting to dip off. And
Yeah.
now the generation that's coming up now, I can't remember what they're called.
Gen X, no, they're Gen Z still, aren't they?
On the alpha.
I think they're alpha.
Oh, is it changed
So,
now? I
so
thought-
Gen Z is like Gen Z is only a little bit younger than us. You
so
know?
I know it's like 96.
I'm like
I didn't
on the
realize.
edge.
Yeah, it's like So I feel like it's 96 to 06. I think it's something like that.
Nah, it must be longer than that, isn't it?
I think it is
I don't
something
think
like
so.
that.
I think it's
Okay.
something like that.
Actually, I think it might be, if it's, I mean, because millennial was like
Millennials-
quite
Millennials
before.
long.
It's like
Millennials long.
80s to
It's like millennials like
early 80s to
96.
to
late
96.
90s.
But I think Gen Z is only 10 years. I might be wrong though, but I'll check.
I didn't realise there was any-
But I mean, there's definitely
actually,
a
no,
next
I'm wrong. It's the
generation
2012.
after.
It's the 2012. It's the
2012, okay.
But yeah, there's a next
There's
generation.
10
after.
years of the next gen after that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So apparently, so it goes down, and then the younger Gen Z lot down to that next generation. In fact, it's Gen Alpha, and the Gen Alpha is apparently going to last until 2025. So apparently, Gen Alpha are not that good, and then the ones above us are
Boomers, aren't they? No, not boomers.
they're not boomers. They're Generation Y.
Y?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, they're Gen Y. Don't know what they.
No, we're Gen Y.
No, we're Gen Y.
Millennials
We're
are Gen Y.
Millennial Gen Y. Yeah.
Millennials and Gen Y is the same thing.
Are they not boomers? Are you sure?
They're Generation X. Boomers are
The one above.
above Gen X.
Oh yeah. I honestly thought Gen X was millennial, but no, Gen Y.
So apparently millennials is like the peak, and then on either side it comes down one way into Gen X and comes down the other way into Gen Z, and then boomers is at the bottom, and alpha projected they're going to be garbage. so like just as a group, they're going to be is only going to be the ones that really have a passion for.
Yeah, it's so funny because obviously I'm just in the gaming world, so I see all these young'uns coming up who are just gamers,
Yeah.
and I know for a fact that they're good with a computer.
Yeah, of course.
But like, yeah,
When you think
everyone around them
probably
useless.
yeah, because the phone is the one. The phone is really the device now.
Yeah.
It really is the one. Like they absolutely know how their way around a phone better than I do. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, actually, no. That's
But
not true. I
yeah,
kinda
but
know
we
about
can
it.
still use a phone. Like we can do,
Everything
good
I wanna
things on
do.
the phone.
Everything I want to do. on
and
the
like
phone,
you can learn a new thing instantly as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, going forward, like I feel like going forward, like as phones get better, presumably and whatnot, like they're just gonna be lost on the computer and crazy.
That's
on the
interesting.
phones and the tablets and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can imagine older lot not having computers in the house, whatever.
Yeah,
But like our generation, I can't imagine people not having
I feel like
computers
older lot are probably more likely because they were
because they would have had a computer for like
Yeah.
years and years.
I feel like our lot is like, I think what has happened for a lot of people is you go to university, if you go to university and you get a laptop for university, and then when that dies, you think to yourself, I barely turned this on. Barely. Like I'd turn it on maybe to buy cinema tickets once. like or like because like I say, you get to the point where you're doing everything with your phone. Like if you're that kind of person where you're not making music, you're not playing games, you're not playing Sims, you're not using it for work or whatever,
Yeah,
you're probably doing anything on your phone. So you're like, do I spend £500, £600 replacing this. Or more to the point, a lot of people are like, I'm team iPhone. I gotta get a freaking Mac.
And I got to save up for 5 years.
Yeah, I gotta save up for 5 years and drop $2,000 on a Mac. Like,
I was gonna say, one of my friends, he bought a laptop like in 2016 because we were all gonna, like 2016, 2017, because we were all gonna play Overwatch.
mm-hmm.
He played Overwatch for like maybe 2 months, and then after he stopped playing Overwatch, he stopped using it. And
Yeah.
I literally thought to myself, I just remembered that because over the years I thought to myself, this guy, I don't think he uses that laptop for anything.
Yeah.
And then I think he just let his brother use it.
Yeah. And
Gave
then-
it away pretty
So
much.
that's what I'm saying. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people after they finish uni or after that first laptop dies, it's just the moment of, do I need this?
It's very interesting.
No, I don't.
So funny because my laptop died and I had to get a new one. I don't need it though. Like now, because I'm now considering getting a tablet, but I'm like, I really don't need a tablet at all because I've got my computer, which I use my computer for everything on my phone. So
Yeah.
and I've got a tablet which I've found the other day. That's how bad it was. So I'm trying to set it up and I need to upgrade it, but I think it's so old I can't even upgrade it or something. So I was like,
I literally currently have three, technically 4 working computers. Like 2 laptops and 2 computers.
bloody hell.
Because my laptop,
When did you get a new laptop?
I got a laptop from work for free.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
But that laptop is garbage. That's why I said technically.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I remember that now. Yeah.
I got a laptop in college, and I let that run its course. Then when I started making money, I was like, I want a computer, so I bought a computer. Then lockdown got me depressed,
you wanted
so
to
I
build
bought a
one.
new computer.
Yeah.
So technically, all of my stuff still works,
Yeah.
but they're just like gradually get slower. Like my current computer is definitely the fastest one and the most powerful one, but I could use the other ones if I wanted to.
I have so I have the one laptop, I've got one tablet, I've got one phone. Actually no, I've got 2 phones technically. But if I wanted to use the other phone, it could work. But my tablet's got like a big crack in it, so I wanted to replace
Oh
it.
Lord!
But
How did that happen? You dropped it?
it's not actually don't have it with me. It's not that big of a crack, it's like a crack along the thing. And I drop it all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know when it happened. But it's not really that bad and it still works. So I wanted to so I was thinking about replacing it. But then I was like, do you even need this? I'm like, I
Don't
use
need
it.
it at all.
I'm like, I use it because I like watching stuff as I walk around the house, like the flat and stuff like that. Or if I'm in the kitchen cooking, I'll use my tablet. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. So I use it for that. But I'm like, I don't actually need to like, and since this one's still functional, like there's no justification there other than I want it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And you want a crystal clean one?
There's no real so I was just like, nah, let's just forget that nonsense.
Did I tell you lot that I cracked my phone like within the first month of having it?
This one?
This one that I have here.
No.
No.
So I before I got this case, I was like holding out because these cases are kind of expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So I got like just a flimsy small case, whatever. And I was cleaning, so I was in the bathroom cleaning,
Yeah.
and I dropped it, and it just hit the side of a bowl, like a plastic bowl, and I was like, cool. I picked it up, was like, whatever, just carried on doing what I was doing,
And then you
listening to
clocked it
music.
was mash up.
And I looked at it, and I was like, wait, what is that? 'Cause I thought it was like just light on the thing, so I just wiped it away. I was like, oh no, it's cracked. I mean, I got it fixed, obviously. But I was like, nah, man, it's crazy. And so I was like, straight away, I was like, okay, let me just get this good case because it's needed, clearly.
This is the thing. I'm thinking about when I'm gonna get a new phone,
That's my next one as well.
but I don't need one. When I think about it, I'm like, I looked at the specs of the S23. That's the newest one,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I was like, the specs are better than my phone, but there's no features. There's not a new feature. Like, so
Just
it
a
might-
camera. And that's
yeah, it might take a better photo or it might run a little bit faster, but it can't really do anything that my current phone can't do, and my current phone is not giving me any problems. So like,
It's got a stylus. That's why. How was she gonna use
whoop
that?
de doo. Yeah.
I use it quite a bit.
Oh, do you?
I mean, recently, because I've been drawing with it, like on the go. But I mean, you're not gonna do that.
I wouldn't. It's so literally when my brother's got it. So he gave it to me to have a play around with it. And I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, it's got a stylus. Took it out. I'm like, what do I do now? Started playing Hangman on the notes because I actually don't know what to do with it because I have no point in it at
Put it
all.
back. So I'm like, it was. So I just had the thought. I was like, yeah, it's almost 2 years. Like, and when I was living at home, I would upgrade my phone probably every 2 years. Or
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like,
But phones are so much better now as well.
Sorry?
Than then. Phones are so much better now than they were.
Yeah. For
So
that period.
you can get good 4 years out of a phone these
Yeah,
days.
absolutely. Like, so I was literally having the thought. I was like, yeah, like maybe I start looking Black Friday again, like buy another phone because I'm not upgrading. Like every time I look at upgrades and I look at what they're, I'm like,
Ridiculous now. It's
no
ridiculous.
way, sunshine. Like I pay. It's just gone above £20. Only just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I first got the contract, it was about 15, and like due to inflation and the various price rises, it's only just gone above £20 in April. And I look
Wasn't
at
you going to get the Fold?
yeah, I was gonna buy it outright.
I mean, the Flip even.
Flip.
The Flip, yeah,
So
I
are
was
you-
gonna buy it outright.
So that would be something that does something that your phone can't currently do.
Yeah, but I don't need it.
I mean, yeah, you don't. But
So all right, it depends what deals they give in Black Friday. Basically, if there's something reasonable, then yeah. But like I've been saying, like these bills ain't easy. Like
True.
living at home, like I could definitely afford to do it every 2 years and like shrug it off like it was nothing. Like dropping a £1,000 on a phone when you have a perfectly working phone is maybe not the best advice.
Financial advice.
Yeah, like in my current situation. So I might just run this one into the ground while I have it. Plus, I love this case that I have as well. This case is one of my favorite cases I've had. So
I think phone's probably the last thing I'll ever look to upgrade. Like I'll go start a computer and then work my way down, and then phone's the last thing. Because obviously I had my last phone was cracked forever,
yeah,
and I was just like, it still works, so I'm still gonna keep using it. And then I was like, I don't know if it lasts another year. So
Also-
let me
yeah.
get
I
a
hear
new
you.
one.
Also, another thing, I'm trying to use my phone less as well. So if I buy a new phone, if I spend like £1,000 on a new phone, then I better be using that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm actively trying to use my phone less and just live my life outside of my phone more. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, just
It's good times, man.
Yeah,
It's good times.
I thought just because phone I carry around and stuff, I thought that's why I would upgrade phone first. Like laptop, if my when laptops are going, the first thing that goes is the battery. Like once you unplug it, then it just dies, one of them ones.
yeah.
Because my phone, laptop I can just leave my room. I don't need to move it around much. But phone I actually carry around and stuff. That's the only reason why that would be the first one I'd upgrade.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, I would go laptop. Because once that starts slowing down, then I'm just like, oh, I'm
Jarring,
fuming. Yeah,
jarring.
fuming.
Yeah. But yeah, like I feel like technology, like I feel like we all three of us are kind of into technology in like kind of different ways than maybe most people are, and I feel like it's just something you don't realize when you think about most people.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was normal.
Yeah.
I remember when I started uni, and one of my friends was telling me he doesn't have a computer before uni. They had a house computer. I was like, I thought everyone had like
The personal,
yeah, you
yeah.
have a personal laptop or something. Like, okay, you have a house computer, then you have like your kind of computer as well.
To be fair,
That was the same for you, no?
that's what I was about to say. To be fair, it was the same for me. However, I monopolized the house computer.
So the house
So-
computer was
Did
yours.
you?
the laptop, the silver laptop.
Oh, that one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking about the Ubuntu computer.
So, no,
Which
which
was-
was that nonsense.
No, but that was the house computer when you left.
Yeah. So that's what I was trying to say. So like, I didn't have a laptop of my own that I owned, but my dad had a laptop that he rarely ever used.
Yeah.
So I kind of monopolized that, and then there was the house computer that had Ubuntu installed on it, Linux.
I used that.
I know
that was
you
good
used
times.
It. I know you used
And
it.
I used that to the best possible degree. Like I would do everything on that, and I would get my most out of it. Like I wouldn't play many games, but I would be able to watch everything by just torrenting
Is that the one we
everything.
watched Boondocks on, like back in year 7?
It was the same. It was the same computer. I don't think Ubuntu was on it yet, though.
Okay.
I think that was Windows at the time.
Yeah, at that point you just have, and that computer moved fairly fast because it was just Ubuntu, and Ubuntu's like
Yeah, because I think what happened, I think it was
Clean.
the same computer, and I think it started to slow down and die. And my dad is quite technologically savvy and stuff, so he just uninstalled Windows and installed Ubuntu. And to be fair, it extended the life because, like you say, Cam saying, it out
Yeah.
here, he was loving life with it. So
it's so funny. I was thinking back a week or so ago about when I was in like year 9, year 10, and I would literally get up in the morning, and instead of getting ready to go to school, I would just go to the computer and put something on and start watching it and just sit down. There was literally a few days where I was quite late because of that, and there was one time where I was watching. I don't know what I was. I feel like I was watching one of the Madagascar movies, the one where they have the circus or whatever. And I didn't even like the movie. I was just watching it because I didn't want to go to school. But my dad was in the house. He was just in bed at the time. And then I started to get ready to go to school. But I was like really late. And then I heard him coming down the stairs. And I was like, I need to get out of the house now. But I can't get out the front door. And I can't put my shoes on. So I dashed out the back door and run down the alley. I don't know what I was going to do. I couldn't get out the house.
Was this after the gate was changed?
No, the gate was still the same.
Oh, so you could have jumped over?
No, I couldn't have.
No?
And also, I didn't have shoes on. So I wasn't going to go to school with no shoes.
Why couldn't you have? I hopped over that gate a couple of times.
I probably could have, but it would have been long. And
I mean,
also, I didn't have shoes.
It was no gate. All right, I get it. I get you didn't have shoes. I remember
But then the end of the story is that he heard me go out the back door and came down the alley and found me.
That's hilarious.
My shoes got taken. Okay.
That's hilarious. No, what I was going to say is I forgot my keys one time. So I thought no one was home.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I was thinking. But I jumped over the gate to get into the garden. Because I was like, I don't want to stand outside of the front where everyone can see me kind of thing. So I was like, at least I'll wait in the garden. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, yeah, at least I'll wait in the garden. I didn't really have anywhere else to go. Like, at least I'll just wait in the garden. Hopped over the fence. And then my mum was just in the garden and she was like, what the hell are you doing? And I was like, what are you doing? Because it was like after school. I think I was in like year 9 or year 10 maybe. And I was like, yeah, what are you doing here? I forgot my keys. Like, so I thought I was the first one home. And she was like, you didn't even try the door. No, I thought there was no one here. But yeah. But yeah, let's get into this next track. Let's get into this V9, this new V9. It's doing this Jersey club stuff. It's quite interesting. I like hearing artists kind of branch out and kind of experiment with different styles and stuff. So shout out to V9. This one's track entitled Dope.
Padlock Enrique.
Where's my enemies? We got new shows, new recipes. If you lose your soul, it's destiny. Think carefully, think sensibly. I don't spare no one, my nigga. I'm putting you in a Rizzler. Watch can't celebrate bar mitzvah. Shallow. I hate them man so much, but when it's you shining me, sing you to God. I'm blacked out like a goth, moving like a pilgrim. But I fight like Scott. No fisties, bullets are fucking hot, but I leave them freeze and fucking dodge. Wait, no, you can't dodge. Watch him self-destruct. Applying pressure on you, so applying pressure on wounds. They call us cruel, we spoil your moods. Play with a gun like flutes. Which bullet am I gonna shoot? 2 guns up, I'll show you what I do. Go boom, oh shit. Put him in a tube, smoke him, smoke that he's fucking fumes. I'm applying pressure on you, so applying pressure on wounds. They call us cruel, we spoil your moods. Play with a gun like flutes. Which bullet am I gonna shoot? 2 guns up, I'll show you what I do. Go boom, oh shit. Put him in a tube, smoke him, smoke that he's fucking fumes. I'm smoking dead, no stress in my head. Smoking heat at the harder way, the hardest way. I smoke him up every day. He's gonna live long when I bought the split.
And we are back. Shout out to V9 on that one. That was track entitled Dope.
In the media.
Yeah, so for this week's In the Media kind of vibes, I think Bez shakes some tables with some anime questions he asked in our group chat. So we decided that we might go through and discuss a bit more in detail one of the things that he mentioned, which was a list of the strongest 40 anime characters.
Yeah, top 41 strongest anime characters ranked.
41, what
It's a random number.
But yeah, apparently it's ranked by Japanese anime fans of all ages.
Okay.
Why you say it like that?
Because I went through it and I was looking at it.
Oh, so you've already been through
I
it?
just scrolled through it.
I was going to do
and I was
live
like,
reactions.
Yeah, I hadn't gone through it either.
Okay, I didn't know. I just saw it and went through it. And I was like, I don't understand this. But yeah, let's go.
Let's go through it quickly. All right, so have any of us seen Overlord?
Yeah, I have.
Okay,
I'm
so
Zolgul.
I've not seen it. So yeah,
He's a strong guy. Invincible guy.
Invincible.
Yeah. But it's a guy.
Yeah, true. But he's only 41. And Al Ghul. Oh, Gon or whatever. Anyway, no one cares about Overlord. Moving on.
Overlord's sick. Better than next guy. I'm just joking.
Hey, hold up.
Next guy, man, like Ichigo Kurosaki, number 40 from Bleach. That sounds low, but I don't know. It depends who.
That's
I mean, it
surprising
definitely
me.
sounds low.
Yeah, but it depends who we're putting above him.
Now I'm gonna see. I feel like Aaron's probably gonna be above him.
Oh my days.
Eren Yeager.
Muzan Kibutsuji, number 39 from Demon Slayer. Well, I've watched up to. He hasn't done anything.
Yeah, we haven't seen that, but then because of him being the leader of what we have seen,
True.
he must be quite strong. But yeah, we don't know that.
That's an assumption.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
true.
it's a fair assumption.
It's a big assumption.
He might just have spiritual pressure, but no power.
Denji from Chainsaw Man.
He shouldn't be on this
I
list.
don't like Chainsaw
He shouldn't be on this list.
Nah.
He didn't come across that strong. I can't like. I mean, he kind of had like rehabilitation powers
Yeah.
and all of that, which makes him strong. But I feel like I feel like if we're saying Muzan is the strongest, I feel like Muzan would wrap him up.
Yeah, because they got regeneration powers
regeneration
as well.
Yeah, I feel like Muzan, like the
Ichigo's
guy.
wrapping him up as well.
I don't know, man. Ichigo doesn't have that regeneration. Whoa.
Yeah, once that starts playing, it's over.
Ichigo will cut that man down, man. Cut him
I
down.
mean, Ichigo's got a sword. Denji's got a chainsaw. Three of them. Come on now.
Did you watch Chainsaw Man Camp or did you not? bother?
I didn't get around to it.
Mob from Mob Psycho, number 38. That film.
That's his name.
No, his
Shigeo
name's
Kageyama.
Shigeo Kageyama.
No, I mean I prefer to Shigeo. I was like,
yeah.
that's his
Oh,
name. I
yeah,
thought his
yeah,
name
yeah.
was just Mob.
Bubba.
I thought he would be higher, to be fair.
He should be crazy high.
Yeah.
He should be Saitama and then him. that should be the list.
So that guy just only makes the strongest character.
Yeah. All right, this guy I haven't seen, and we're not going to talk about him because he's an arc that I haven't seen. So
But he should be definitely higher on the list.
Okay.
I mean, next guy.
Eren Yeager. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like he's stronger than Ichigo.
Is he even the strongest guy in his own universe?
Nowish.
I was up to date, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate that.
He wasn't always, but
That's
yeah.
the worst possible outcome, actually.
Is he?
I feel like what I've seen, he must be.
He has to be, doesn't he?
He has to be.
He has to
This-
be.
But it's
But
cheese.
it's not how you would. I feel like it's. I don't know. It's,
It's
not like
it wasn't a training arc.
Yeah.
No. I wasn't expecting a training
Okay.
arc.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, just based on the type of anime, I don't like that the main character is the strongest guy. I feel like
You haven't seen enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen the first season,
Yeah.
and of that,
That's why you haven't seen enough.
no, but of that, I've deduced what type of anime it is, and I feel like Eren shouldn't
Have
be the
you?
strongest.
Have you deduced what type of anime?
I've
it is?
deduced of what I believe the anime should be, and of my beliefs, Eren shouldn't be the strongest guy.
What do you think the anime is then? at
I
this
think
point in time?
it's a depressing. It's like a shonen, but like depressing. So the main character doesn't have all that hope.
Yeah.
So he's always getting put down
Yeah.
rather than brought up,
Yeah.
which is why he doesn't end up being the strongest guy.
Yeah.
He's not like Deku, where Deku is like he's getting brought up constantly,
Yeah.
so he ends up being the strongest guy.
Okay. The anime changes though.
yeah. So you're not really wrong, but the anime changes quite a bit.
And then it would make. I think in your logic, it would make sense as to
Yeah.
why it's the strongest.
Okay.
Anyway, look at these leather jackets, man. Like it's crazy. I feel like I'd just be way too
This
hot.
one's sponsored by
Yeah,
Averex.
I just feel like I'd be way too. I think the tune's called Overx.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So some guy from One Piece,
Kizaru.
some other guy from One Piece. Ash Ketchum! Don't piss me off.
Shanks
Okay.
should be. Well, we didn't. Again, Shanks, we don't know.
Wait, how is Ash? How is Ash even on this list?
That's what I'm saying, right?
I'm insane. That's insane.
So
That's
I was-
ridiculous.
I was scrolling up. I was scrolling from the bottom upwards, just
Mm-hmm.
seeing who's on here. And I saw Ash. I was like, I don't even know what's happening. Right now. I was like, I don't know. And then when you said this Japanese thing, I was like, okay, I guess I just don't know what's going on over there.
Satoshi, more commonly known as Ash, is the protagonist of this series and the best Pokemon trainer in the world. Only recently, but okay. He started his journey with Professor Oak that gives him a Pokemon as a gift, and Ash decides to become the best Pokemon trainer in the world. Being the most humble to Pokemon creatures, Ash is an average human who has possession of the strongest Pokemon in the franchise. What makes him the strongest in the anime is his tenacity and hard work. Once he sets his eye on a Pokemon or a goal, he does not stop until he achieves it. This is the reason most Pokemon creatures place their mental trust in him when they fight. Ash has a very humble yet competitive personality. He has to take care of others and his Pokemon, but he's not behind anyone when it comes to battle. He has to challenge strong people and fight to his limits.
This
Are
is
we
not
saying
even true.
I don't think so. I wouldn't say so.
Because he's literally lost every single league except for the most recent one.
Yeah.
And if this was true, he wouldn't leave. He'd stay in the region and go again.
Rematch. Yeah, run it back. But are we saying then Ash plus... this is Ash plus Pikachu, I'm guessing. And like his
Pokemon, yeah.
All his Pokemon. But are we saying...
No, I think they're literally just saying Ash because his energy just makes Pokemon around him stronger.
Now, I just say he's the average human who has possession of the strongest Pokemon in the franchise.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming they're including his Pokemon because just him, he can't be putting him in a
But
strongest.
his strongest Pokemon is Pikachu, and Pikachu would get wrapped up by Ichigo.
Yeah.
Like none of
Such a weird
That
thing
was
to
such a
say.
weird fight.
It's so weird to say.
You should go there, Bunkai. You should go Pikachu.
Pikachu.
No, but Pikachu kind of dominates like Mario and them, man, in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think Mario get wrapped up by Ichigo. That's the man's a plumber.
What about Ryu? Ryu could take Ichigo? Or,
Ryu.
yeah.
He shouldn't be able to, no.
No.
Ryu, them man are just Street Fighters, bro. They shouldn't be able to take anyone. Like,
Love how you just skipped over the One Piece people though.
I don't know them.
Shanks and Kizaru. Like,
I don't know them.
to be fair, no one knows Shanks.
Sorry to this man. Yeah, no one
So
knows
Shanks
Shanks.
is an enigma.
Yeah, he could be top of this list. He could be not on the list. We don't know, but just gotta give them some credit.
But
Yeah, strong guys.
Number 34 Kizaru, number 33 Shanks, and then Ash. Then behind Ash is only secondary to Hit, who can basically stop time. Or something,
Yeah,
you know?
for like a second or two or something.
That's wild. And then so you have Hit, and then we have Frieza.
See, I don't know. Is
Frieza stronger than Hit?
I guess is he?
He is.
He is. I guess
He
Golden
is,
Frieza.
he is.
Yeah,
Golden
when
Frieza is
he's
definitely
when he's trained. Yeah, but
Golden-
then Hit.
Wait, you're saying Golden Frieza, but Golden Frieza's he had Golden Frieza before Hit even came in the show, no?
Yes, but he hadn't.
He had an untrained version.
Oh, he wasn't
was when
final golden form.
Yeah, because that was when he just found it and then didn't train because he's like,
Yeah.
I'm too
tournament
strong.
of the final tournament.
Oh.
Frieza, I would say is stronger than Hit.
Yeah, I feel like Hit was.
Hit didn't do nothing.
He
in
didn't
that
do anything in
tournament.
that tournament, really, did he?
Then Vegeta, number 29. They need to put some respect on my boy. 29 is way too
At least
low.
he's higher than Frieza.
True. But 29 is too low. 29 is too low, but fine. Inumaki Togi from Jujutsu Kaisen. He's a gangster. I can't lie. I do like his power. Cursed speech user. So he just says stuff and it happens. But I feel like, I don't know. I just don't feel like it'd be. I feel like Pokemon where it's like it's not very effective.
Yeah.
I feel like against people in this list, it just wouldn't be effective. Like I feel like.
But I think the point is that his thing just affects everyone.
Yeah, but but in
That's what
Jujutsu
we're gonna-
Kaisen, it doesn't. Well, it does, but people
And
break
it takes out of
things
him
he
as
said.
well.
It takes it way out of him.
So imagine him doing that to like Vegeta, like saying, "Sit, stay."
And then Vegeta would fight until he stood up, and then once Vegeta's up, it's over.
Yeah.
It's literally over. But
I'm curious. I'm surprised that he made it to the list though, because obviously, like of the universe, I wouldn't even say he's one of the
probably more. Canon.
Yeah,
Probably
they're
more
true.
canon. Yeah. Then Jiren, number 27. I don't like Jiren, bro. I don't know. I think Jiren was weird.
Jiren was a G.
Is he just like a punching guy? He just punch.
Nah,
Does he do anything else? Does he do
basic-
blasts?
Basically, yeah, just strong, and he doesn't really throw blasts. I think I feel like he had like a red blast, but I can't remember if he actually threw them.
He did
Yeah,
do a
like-
blast.
Does he have like a? Does he have like a
Oh,
gimmick? Like,
Kamehameha.
no, like just a general gimmick. Like Hit can stop time for a bit.
No, he's just
strong.
He's just strong,
Oh.
and that's why I don't like him though. He's such a bland character. You don't know anything about him until like the episode before he's killed.
He dies.
No, he doesn't die. I'm guessing.
Okay.
The episode before he's beaten is probably the better way to say it. Anyway,
Meruem.
Meruem. I feel like he was a bit of a letdown because he doesn't do much. I feel like I remember when we were talking about this, and I was saying that the it was the dog or whatever that was really the protagonist of the final arc.
The dog.
The not the dog, but like the wolf guy.
Oh, the wolf ant.
yeah.
The wolf ant.
Because of what he does.
He done the most.
Yeah. Broly, number 25.
I don't think he would be higher than Jiren.
Isn't he got infinite power though? Like if he just gets madder, He just gets stronger.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
no,
I think there's a limit though, isn't there?
this Broly hasn't been beaten. Like, if we're talking Dragon Ball Super Broly, he doesn't really get. I don't even think Gogeta beats him like that.
No one beats him. That's why they just
wished him
teleport him
away.
away.
Mm.
But I think Gogeta would have killed him. That's why they wished him away.
But it was one of them ones where they would have had to. Or, but he was, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like this Broly is kind of limitless, like Cam was saying. Dragon Ball Z Broly, sure, can be about this point. But Super Broly felt like, I didn't feel like he had a limit.
Well, he should be higher than Goku, I feel like. Because
He's not Goku to me.
yeah, Goku's going to be way higher.
Number
Because
one.
we haven't seen Goku yet, but I feel like he should be higher than Goku because they needed Gogeta to beat him.
Mm.
But then I guess
Bro, this list is a mess. Let's just
Jiren,
keep going, man.
Yeah, let's keep going. So you have the Grand Priest, who
Okay, Goku might not be an assistant because the Grand Priest can't be.
Goku can't. No, Goku's weaker than Frieza.
Yeah, Goku can't be higher than the Grand Priest.
He beat Jiren. He's beating Vegeta many. Actually, no, Vegeta beat him last time they fought.
Yeah.
So I guess that Goku can't be higher than the Grand Priest, but he's gonna be. Vegito. Goku. If Goku's stronger than Vegito, that's insanity.
Ultra Instinct Goku is
No, I
levels.
don't. But is that better than Vegito?
The Grand Priest. Remember, the angels are stronger than
Stronger than
their
the destroyers.
destruction, and
Yeah.
this is the Grand Priest is the one for
Zeno.
Zeno. So
Yeah.
he's probably stronger than Zeno. So like, this doesn't make sense.
And he could do Ultra Instinct as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
I told you
Gogeta.
this list is a mess.
And then Gogeta. Is Gogeta? I swear Vegito is meant to be stronger. No, Gogeta. No.
No,
The
Vegito
one
is
initially
meant to be
Vegeta
Vegito.
should be stronger using the Portara earrings.
Yeah.
shouldn't it?
No, I think they changed it.
Really?
I think they changed it.
Temporary Fusion Ha one is.
Yeah, I think I remember that they because Vegito is meant to be plus
Permanent.
plus, right? But it's meant to be like plus their powers. Or it's meant to be the
I
average.
swear
Of,
Gogeta is the plus and Vegito's times.
I thought I can't remember.
I swear because that was the point of the Portara
Yeah, I think
earrings,
the
and that's-
Portara earrings made
and that's
them-
why it's permanent as well.
Mm.
And it multiplies it. And I think Gogeta, just a simple fusion, the dance of it all is just additional.
But then why would they do Portora rather than the fusion dance in the Buu arc? Like, why did they do that? Why did they teach the kids to
Vegeta
do?
didn't want to know the fusion dance back in those days. He was like, I'm not doing it.
I guess, yeah.
And what are you saying? Why did they do the earrings?
Yeah, I was saying if they're going to do a fusion, why would they choose the weaker one?
Because the earrings are permanent. That's why. No, Vegeta doesn't want to be locked up with Goku for eternity.
What what? You said they did the
They did the Portara earrings.
Yes, I'm saying why did they do the earrings
Yeah.
if it's the weaker one? That's my question.
I'm saying it's a stronger one though.
Oh, but that's what I was saying.
I thought you were saying Gogeta
You were saying
was stronger.
Gogeta was stronger.
Did I say Gogeta?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said
I
they
meant
changed
Vegito.
it.
Sorry.
No, Vegeta is stronger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vegito is stronger. That's what I'm saying. And Vegito is multiply, and Gogeta is addition, as
Okay.
far as I was aware. Yeah. Then Beerus, number 21. Okay.
Just shake your head.
Yeah, it's just that the Grand Priest is lower than them.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't. To me, it doesn't. This girl from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. That's insane. I've not seen this, so I'm talking completely out of my ass. However, it just seems insane.
Yeah,
He's a
no.
demon lord.
I mean, I don't get it.
Someone from Baki as well shouldn't be this high.
I don't know. Yujiro is pretty much
Yeah?
beastly. Yeah.
Damn, okay. Like a god of destroyer stronger than, yeah?
Nah, he's not. He should be on the list, but he shouldn't be higher than Beerus. And that all he does is he can shake the earth with his like mind or something. Like he just gets flexes and the earth starts shaking or something.
Damn, like that.
But
But
Beerus can destroy the
that's
whole
what I'm
world
saying.
by flicking it.
And Goku charging up and whatever does all of that.
Yeah, exactly.
This plugged in is so hard. I need to listen to it again. It's T Zandos and
Oh yeah.
Cristale, yeah, whatever. Yorichi Sugikuni. Butcher that
Who's
name.
this?
Yoruichi.
Is this
I
thing his
haven't
dad
seen
or
it.
something?
It looks like it, innit? Tanjiro.
Yeah, Tanjiro.
I don't know.
Hasn't Tanjiro got those earrings as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
the scar.
the scar. Yeah.
Even though the scar shouldn't be in his jeans. But fair enough.
Oh, I thought that was his hair.
No,
Nah.
scar.
No,
Yeah.
it,
Scar,
is
yeah.
it does look like the scar, but I thought it was his hair when I first looked at it.
Nah.
Yeah, some breathing technique. Yeah.
Toe. What's up, Akibara? Yeah. I don't have a problem with Naruto being high. I feel like Naruto should be high. Naruto stronger than Beerus though is quite insane. Because like I'm saying, these are planet killers.
This is the thing. Yeah.
Planet killers. Like Naruto, like,
World destroyers.
world destroyers. Like,
Easily as well.
Easily.
Just like with a thought, like I want this world to be done. It's done.
Yeah.
And just wiping people out with just Hawkeye. And that's it. They're done. Finished. Like Naruto is crazy. Don't get me twisted. Like he can like mash things up. But like, yeesh. I don't know, man. Then Whis. But how can Whis be stronger than the
Goku shouldn't be on this list.
Goku?
At this
should
point,
not
Goku should not be on this list.
Goku's gonna be number 1 or something.
He probably will be, but
Yeah, Goku's gonna be up. Goku's gonna be up there because he's just unbeatable.
this is basically like biasness plus strong people as well.
True. Arnos Volleygod from the Misfit of a
Volleygod.
Demon King Academy. I haven't seen that. Have you?
Yeah.
I have seen it.
He's
And
strong.
he should be there.
Do you think he
should
should
be
be
there.
high? He shouldn't be higher than Whis and all them lot though.
I mean, I don't know, man. He reincarnated himself. So like, can they do that? He said, I'm gonna kill myself now, but I'll be back and I'll still be just as strong also.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild.
He is very strong. He is very strong.
Like literally first episode he kills a guy, brings him back to
Brings
life,
him and
kills him again.
Wait, that's wild.
He just keeps doing it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's torturing the guy and then afterwards he leaves him alive.
Damn. He's like, alright, good job. Dormammu.
Literally.
Number 14 is Sukuna. So not my man, the guy he's possessed by.
Of course not.
Itadori.
Not Itadori.
Itadori is obviously weaker than Sukuna.
True.
Sukuna.
But then Naruto shouldn't be here. The Ninetales should be here.
No, but Naruto
Naruto controls the
harnesses the
Ninetales.
Ninetales.
True.
When Itadori gets control of Sukuna, then we can
talk.
say
You can
him.
make the list, yeah.
Giorno Giovanna from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I get it, but also I don't like it.
No.
I get it. Absolutely. Like the villain in this and his series and the Golden Wind series gets shagged the hardest of anyone ever.
I can't remember who the villain even was. It was the boss, wasn't it?
Yeah,
the boss.
The boss. He
Wait, he's a JoJo.
He's a Dio.
he's a Dio.
Oh.
He's a Brando.
Brando, yeah.
But
He's a Dio.
he's
Well, after Dio.
after Dio took over Jonathan's body.
Yeah.
So biologically he's a Joestar. But
And he's got the birthmark.
He's got the birthmark, but because biologically or genetically he's a Joestar. But it was I, Dio.
My question was more about the fact that he was I didn't know he was the protagonist of a series.
Yeah, he is.
I thought he was a villain.
Nah, Giorno Giovanna.
He's a bit villainous though, isn't he? Like I swear he's one of them characters who just does stuff.
I mean, he's a mafioso.
Yeah. Like, he's a good guy, but he'll just do stuff like that. Villains would like he'll do something like in a bad way, but it's funny. Like he'll just go and like rob someone or something. Like
Yeah, they the funniest thing for me is when they were stomping the guy out. Like,
yeah,
at
things
the
like that. Yeah,
restaurant. Like yeah, they were fully like they were mafiosos in it, so they had a little bit of
yeah.
rough edge to them. Yeah, so I get it for him because when he does the Golden Experience Requiem, he sends his opponent into an endless death loop, so similar to my man. So he just, for all of eternity, he's dying. So he's not dead, he's not alive, he's just dying and dying and dying.
He's no longer living. He's now dying.
Yeah,
Big.
and that's. I felt like that was harsh. I think the boss was an arsehole. Don't get it twisted. But I'm like, for all eternity, like damn.
Finish the man off.
Yeah. Someone from ReZero made this.
Yeah, I don't think I mean, ReZero's universe is not that strong.
No,
He's probably the strongest guy in the universe.
Yeah.
But I don't
he's
think
not that strong.
that this universe holds up to other
No,
universes.
because they're just humans, aren't they? They
Yeah.
haven't got any. Like,
I mean, they've got like
special powers.
magic, I think.
Oh, they got magic. Yeah.
But like, is it strong? I don't think so.
That's wild. Monkey D. Luffy.
Monkey D.
Should he be above Shanks?
No. Well, we don't know. We don't know. But,
But-
no, he shouldn't.
like-
In theory, he shouldn't. He shouldn't be above Kizaru really either.
Cool.
I
I
get
mean,
it.
there's a lot of bias on this list.
Doraemon.
Don't even know what this is.
That sounds wild. Just looking at this picture, I'm like, really? But okay, I feel like it could be. I feel like, do you know what? I have a number 1 for this list. I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna be it. But when we get to there,
So it says Doraemon is considered one of the strongest in anime because of his little pocket. His 4-dimensional pocket allows him to get access to future gadgets that help his friend Nobita in everyday life.
So he's not even throwing hands.
Yeah,
he's
he's not even fighting
Just
people.
got gadgets.
he's just got gadgets. I mean, to be fair, that's a sick power. But yeah, Ariel
Norimaki.
Norimaki from Dr. Slump.
She's an
Kira
android.
Toriyama.
Yeah, a Dragon Ball mangaka.
Mm.
Robot. Superhuman strength, speed, and agility.
I mean, there's a crossover between Goku and her at one episode, and I think she murks Goku or
She fought
something.
with Goku, Vegeta, and Dragon Ball Super. I remember that.
Yeah.
And Vegeta was pissed. He's like, "What the hell is this child?" Yeah, I remember that. Levi Ackerman. No way is he 8th on this list. Are you crazy?
Bro, he can't. I'm like, he definitely cannot be stronger than
No.
anyone.
No.
In recent day, like in the beginning, sure, he's like the sickest guy. Sure,
He's
but
not
like,
stronger.
there's no way.
He's not stronger than anyone on this list. Not a single person on this list that we have read so far.
This is what I was going to say though about Eren, because I was like, I don't know, because obviously we
Levi
see,
could kill Eren. Sure.
that's the only one I was thinking of. That's why when we saw Eren earlier, I was like, is he the strongest in the universe? Because Levi might be able to beat him, but yeah, everyone else in this list, no, he's
Levi.
getting
But I
flattened.
think Levi versus Ichigo
They both got swords.
would be an absolute murder. It would not. Oh my god, that just would not be a fair fight. Christ.
Ichigo could move at the speed of light, pretty much.
Yeah,
with
flash step. Yeah,
So like, come on now.
his ODM gear isn't doing anything versus
Levi
that.
being one behind Psyche is insane.
Psyche Kuso. Yeah, Psyche.
It's-
that's crazy.
like they're not even in the same league in terms of like power. That's wild. Yeah, Psyche should be 7th. I think I like that for him.
Yeah.
Like he's ridiculous.
Son
Ooh,
Goku.
he's 6th.
Goku's 6th.
Saitama has to be number 1.
Goku's he's too high. Just based on where
Yeah.
other people in his universe are, he's too high. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
'cause in
feel
the-
like it makes sense. Goku should be around this point.
But there's just other people in the list should just not be there.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we should. I feel like this should just rank main characters
Yeah.
and just get rid of Whis and them man. Because
Yeah.
Whis and them man should be 1 and 2. But it just is less. It's not exciting when a side character in Dragon Ball Z is number 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, but okay, Goku Kuro Sensei. Do I think Kuro Sensei could beat Goku in a fight?
He shouldn't be higher than Goku.
I don't think he could.
Yeah. Goku would beat Kuro-sensei.
I think
Kuro-sensei
Psyche
can't
could
die.
beat- I think Psyche would beat Kuro Sensei.
Actually, he can die. He dies with the
Ah!
weapons.
Shame. Actually, no. You should have watched it by now.
Oh,
I'm
you haven't
sorry.
seen it?
That's why he's saying that, because spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
That's why he was screaming, because spoilers.
I know, but I didn't say he dies. I said he can die with weapons.
I don't know what that means.
Have you not seen the
Oh,
show
the-
at all?
the BB
Yeah, the
the
BB guns and
BBs,
the knives
whatever,
and
yeah,
stuff. Yeah, that's what I mean.
But that anime is, what, 7 years
Who
old
cares?
now? You should have seen it by now. Assassination
cares?
Classroom. Great anime.
Very good anime. You should watch it. Why have you
I've
not seen that
started it.
yet?
I've literally said on this podcast that I was watching it, by then I stopped.
Gojo Satoru. Yeah, bad boy.
Yeah,
Bad boy.
he should be up here.
Kakashi should be number 1. Can you imagine?
He's up higher than Naruto.
I mean, yeah, he seems ridiculous. I don't think we've seen him at his limit.
Who,
So,
Gojo?
yeah.
Definitely not.
I think in the manga because they're gonna trap him, aren't they? So like I haven't read it, but that's their plan. So I want to see him, go crazy in the manga, in the anime, and then season 2 comes out.
Yeah.
Which is what, July?
Yeah,
Soon, yeah.
Should be June, no? Because that's when the next season starts.
possibly, yeah.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Zeno, Omni King from Dragon Ball Super. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, he should be number 1 probably though, because he's a universe destroyer.
Hmm.
He's the universe destroyer.
He's
Yeah.
he's the
So he's the Omni King. He's the strongest person in Dragon Ball. Essentially, like
That's why
Beerus is scared of him.
the final tournament that they have. The stakes are all the losing universes get wiped out by the Omni King.
Yeah.
Mr. Toriyama needs to
And
fix
this,
up.
and also this is why I hate it, because I'm like, it was all Goku's fault, and I don't think anyone gave Goku enough shit for that. I'm sorry, like I'm sorry.
What are you saying? What was his fault?
The tournament that they're having, where it was what? How many universes? 12? 13?
No, I think there's like 9, but then there
more
was
universes.
so there's like 13 universes altogether, and they only included 11 or 9 or something like that.
Yeah, right. However many universes they are, the tournament is the winner gets to stay alive. All other universes are destroyed. It wasn't Goku's idea. I can't remember what happened exactly, but Goku was having a conversation with the Omni King, and the result of the conversation was that this tournament was won.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely Goku's fault. And I feel like he had an opportunity to say, no, let's not do that. And he didn't. Because he was like, oh, I test my strength, bro, against the strongest fighters. And everyone was just like, I think Beerus was like, what the hell? But I think almost everyone else, and I feel like he got over that too quick. Beerus was definitely like, what the hell? But then he got over it. And everyone else kind of just like, oh, that's just Goku. That's just Goku. And I'm like, no way.
Put your whole universe on the line, man.
And I'm like, if I was any of the other like universes and I found out about that, I'm like, all of us were ganging up on this universe.
They did.
Getting him out. They did, but still.
They didn't get him out, obviously, but they did gang up with him. It was
like,
this is your fault. We're killing you first.
I feel like there was just too much positivity around Goku, like, for this nonsense.
Everyone, Gohan just training, like, yeah, gonna get stronger. like,
bro, we did not need to do this. But fine. Number 2, Rimuru Tempest.
Rimuru Tempest, yeah, he shouldn't be anywhere near higher than.
There's 2 people from that time that got reincarnated.
You don't think he should be here?
He should be on the list, but not higher than the people we've seen.
I think so.
Well, higher than like.
I've only seen
King
the
and
first
stuff.
season, and he seems like he has infinite power.
Is he the main character?
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
character.
He's the
damn.
slime.
Yeah, so I think he is top 10, but I just wouldn't put him higher than a lot of the people. Just based on the universe's strengths. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. I mean that makes sense. Yeah. 'Cause
but
I
yeah,
mean, I
no,
guess
he is
if-
very strong.
If the Omni King can be destroying universes, he should
Yeah,
be top of the list.
exactly.
And then number 1, doo-doo-dee.
Yeah.
One punch.
He could beat the Omni King. I'm keeping him top.
He could beat you. Like, if his character holds true, he could beat anyone.
Yeah.
It's like, the only thing is that it's just like, oh, he has to land the punch. But it's like, he will.
Man can destroy the universe before he gets there. Who's quicker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's only ever. What's the peak punch he's done? What serious punch is the peak
Serious
punch?
punch.
Serious
He
punch.
may have more
Super
punches
serious,
higher
wasn't
than
it?
that.
Yeah, I think he's got more than that.
Yeah.
Like, the serious punch, like, was so joke. Like, I still one of the funniest jokes in anime to this day for me was when he did a succession of normal punches.
Yeah.
I was dying. I was like, this guy.
It's so good though because it's like we need him to fight someone. So let's just say he's just
not trying.
He's doing his normal punches.
Yeah.
And then when we want him to win, he's gonna put out a serious punch.
But it's funny as well because it's such an anime trope that they call out their moves and stuff.
Yeah.
So the move being a succession of normal punches is just jokes.
Mine is the side steps. Side steps.
I was gonna say that Madoka from Madoka Magica should be number 1.
I haven't seen that.
She gets ridiculous. She gets absolutely ridiculous. Like, yeah, that reminds me of Oshinokoi. When I finished Oshinokoi episode 1, I thought, yeah, this is Madoka Magica times by erased. That's what I thought. And
Yeah.
I was like, this is like erased, and it's like Madoka Magica. It's like them two fused together.
What was that show? Like, was it something box? Medaka's box or something like that?
Oh, that was the boxing one though, no?
No, it was.
No, it wasn't a box.
It was like it was like a student council type beat.
Yeah, and the girl was like super strong or something. She had like superpowers.
yeah.
And that. I feel like
It was Medica box.
I
Yeah.
feel like she was really strong as well. That's what you saying. Madoka
yeah.
Magic just reminded me of that one.
But like, yeah, she became a god by the end of that show. Like,
Who, Madoka?
Yeah, Madoka. Yeah, she became the magical girl of all magical girls. Hey, but don't get them magical girls are throwing hands in that show. Like, they were about this. Like, it's good. It's good. I feel like part of the goodness for me was the fact that I had no idea that it was going to twist the way that it did.
Yeah.
And I was just sat there with my hand on my head. Like, what is going on? Like, it's not what I expected at all. But yeah.
That was me at the end of the first episode of Oshinokoi.
Yeah.
I was like, you want maybe watch this whole thing just to kill her off? God damn it! But then I was like annoyed, and I was like,
Spoilers.
I'm never watching this ever again. I'm not watching episode 2. But
No?
then they brought it back with the sub being like, I'm gonna fight this guy. I was like, yes, I want to watch this guy.
Oh, shit.
I want to watch him
It
fight
did
this
feel
guy.
like it was a movie at first. Like obviously it was an hour 20 long, and it just felt like it was a movie vibes. Like it could have
Yeah.
if it ended there because I was sad. I was like,
I
what?
was sad. I was like, no.
Literally,
Oh,
like I
jokes.
almost had a tear in my eye. I was like, nah, man. They just built up this whole character. Then just like that, I was shocked when she she's like talking to him. I remember you.
Yeah. It's such a heartwarming moment, but also so sad.
Oh, that's not horrible. That's
No.
terribly sad. Like,
I mean,
because she's dying.
It's heartwarming because she's in herself. She's feeling redeemed or feeling like complete or whatever. Like she's done it. She's done it.
Yeah.
And she tells her children that she loves them. So good, but so sad.
Let's quickly do this villain. These tier lists as well. Let's quickly talk about them because I'm looking. I was gonna say let's skip it, but I'm looking at some stuff now and I don't like it. So I want to talk about.
I don't like it either.
Right, so let's start with the villain one then. I don't know the first two people.
It's Yawak. Is the second one.
From what?
Yeah.
From Bleach.
From Bleach.
Oh, he's in this thing that I haven't seen. Okay.
I don't know who the first one is though.
Okay, we can skip it. We can assume that they're S tier and just be like, okay, fine. Aizen S tier.
Oh, this is a big spoiler for you, Cam. Come in.
Oh, is that is he from Thingy?
Don't worry.
Move on.
No, what anime is it from?
No, don't worry. Don't
No,
worry.
we're not doing this.
No.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this, okay? I don't care about the spoiler for this.
You do though, clearly.
Why?
Because you said earlier.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, we've got Aizen. I personally wouldn't put him as S tier. I think he's a good villain. I wouldn't put him as an S tier, but I'm not mad that they have him as an S tier.
Yeah.
But it just wouldn't be me. I don't know this next person.
Father from Fullmetal Alchemist.
I haven't seen that much of that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know this next person. So let's skip them. I'm
about to walk out of the room. Is that not just Aaron? What are you doing? You guys are being dumb because I look at that and I see Aaron. And if you're saying it's not Aaron, then you're being stupid. Oh, it's because he's on the antagonist list. Okay. You guys are dumb. You guys are so dumb, actually. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Oh man,
you guys are so dumb. I literally wouldn't have clocked. I would have been like, okay, whatever, he's on this list, I don't really care. But you don't make such a big deal out of it. It's so stupid.
Right, so Aaron, sure, fine. Light again, sure, fine.
Would you put Aaron S?
No, I wouldn't. Cause
No,
I wouldn't, but fine. I understand it, and I understand Light as well. This next mofo, they're taking a piss. They're taking an absolute piss. Zamasu is
he should be on D.
D tier.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Absolute garbage, bro. Like I have that whole Goku Black nonsense.
Yeah, that killed Super.
No.
Super was already bad, and that just made it worse.
No. Yeah, that's just a I don't even can't even speak words. Bro. I'm just like no. Then alright, A tier we have what Madara.
Yeah, I think he should be S tier.
I haven't seen that yet, but I'm gonna get there. Lelouch.
Lelouch v.
I feel like he's more anti-hero than villain, I would say. Like, yeah, I feel like he's harsh calling him a villain, but he's a dope character.
He's a good character.
Dope character. Frieza S tier.
Yeah.
They need to put some respect on my boy. Orochimaru S tier. That man had me shivering. the first time I see Orochimaru, bro, I was shook. Like in my fucking bedroom, like terrified. Like in the tuning exam in the forest.
Yeah,
where, bro, my man
face was peeling off
with the tongue.
Like,
nah, man.
My man was menacing, bro. No, S tier. I don't know who this is.
Garu from One Punch Man. You haven't seen season 2, have you?
Oh, season 2. Okay.
Yeah, he's what's the old guy? Blast? Bang?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his apprentice. Yeah,
but I can't remember his name. Okay, cool.
I'd put him maybe B so far. A, he seems strong, but obviously we haven't seen enough of him yet. So I'd say like BA.
Fair enough. This guy, I don't think this is about strength. I just think it's about good characters.
We didn't see enough of him, so I wouldn't say good character. He seems like he's cool, but that's why we haven't seen enough of him necessarily. And plus, season 2 wasn't that good, so maybe B.
Fairs. This is the guy from
I don't remember him.
He's Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, I don't remember
he's
him.
He's the former. What's Urameshi? What's the title again that he has? He's a spirit detective.
Oh, okay.
This guy was the former spirit detective. I can't remember his
yeah.
name, but he was the one before him. I think A is a bit high.
Yeah, I don't remember him, so I'd put him lower.
A is a bit high. This guy's from
Full Metal Alchemist, so, yeah.
Like I say, I haven't seen it.
Meruem.
Meruem, like I've said before, or like I said a minute ago, I don't really rate him as a villain. I don't feel like he did that much.
Bro, his presence.
He was menacing as well, though.
I guess because I watched it as a grown man, it was less scary.
Actually, no, it wasn't.
Actually,
I wouldn't say he was scary.
I feel
think
like
he just-
Orochimaru was menacing like in a mad way, whereas
I think he had just
Presence.
like the kingly presence.
Yeah.
Like just I could do a lot, but I'm not.
but he doesn't.
In fact, when the man spoke, he just people listened. You know,
I would say C tier personally, but Fairs.
I
I mean, I'd probably put him B tier, but I don't mind him A tier.
I don't know who this one is.
Me neither. Then this guy's from.
Yeah, see, I remember him.
I liked him. He was a good villain.
But he became good, didn't he? By the end of it,
He had a change of heart.
Yeah.
I don't think he became good, but I feel like he had a change of heart. Like he had a moment where it was like a big change of heart moment. Then my man from Vinland Saga, I can't remember his name. Why can't I remember any of these people's names?
I can't remember his name either.
But I liked him. I think
Yeah, he
A
was
tier.
cool.
A tier.
Yeah.
It's great for him. Like, then we have Dio.
S tier, man.
I think he's too iconic. I feel like you can't have him anywhere else. He's
Yeah.
just iconic. Oh, you're approaching me? Like too many one-liners and stuff as well. Like, yeah, too much. Pain again. Sorry, S tier has to be. Pain was just.
You got all Naruto villains in. You don't see Madara.
I mean, I didn't see Madara, and I don't know if I'd put him out there, but I'm not even saying. I'm saying the villains that you have here from.
I mean,
Naruto
so far
has to
the
be-
ones you've got, you put because you put Orochimaru and now Pain in S.
Because Orochimaru was, for me, Orochimaru was scary. And then what I liked about Pain, he kind of embodied the Akatsuki as a whole,
Yeah.
firstly. And they're just gangsters to begin with, and their theme tune
True.
is hard. He's all- That's so gangster. But then also what I liked about Pain was the whole, he had like a lot of philosophy behind him. Like he had
He had a good reason. Or
He
not,
had-
he had a reason.
He had a reason, and it was well thought out and it like was the complete opposite to Naruto's position, but it was still a strong argument against Naruto's position. Like I was watching a clip the other day. I haven't even got to that point. I'm rewatching Naruto, but I haven't gotten to this point anyway. But I watched a clip the other day of the Naruto Pain fight, and Naruto was saying stuff about how like Pain's killed people, blah blah blah, and Pain was saying about how in the war, the Second Great Ninja War, whatever it was, like loads of his family, friends, blah blah, killed off, and like, what about them? Do they not matter? Like, I'm here avenging them, and you're saying you're gonna avenge the people I've hurt, for the people that I've hurt now. But what you're not realizing is that this goes back further, and I'm just like, do you know what, bro? He's spitting, and Naruto is having to sit. Like, I feel like he's the first villain that Naruto had to actually think about what they were saying.
Yeah.
Like Orochimaru is just a mad person. Like the other Akatsuki that Naruto kind of fights against,
What's his name? Deidara
Kakazu
and Kakazu.
Deidara, they telling him there's nothing that they're saying of any kind of worth. Even like Zabuza and whoever, Haku. Yeah, they're not like, they're saying some kind of life stuff, but they're not really saying a lot. I feel like this was a villain when Naruto had to actually think about it. And obviously they have the big conversation after he wins.
Yeah.
Him, Naruto and Nagato talk. And yeah, chef's kiss, great stuff. So I would have an S tier as well. Then next is that Sukuna.
Yeah.
We ain't even seen what he does as a villain yet, so I feel like it's premature.
We've seen it. We've seen him do bits, but yeah, I guess.
Not as a villain though. He just does
He's
stuff
just
to
there.
help Itadori.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
I mean, he has done a few. He's planted a few eggs, a few seeds. Sorry,
Yeah.
with like whatever's going on with the dog guy.
Yeah. Even Hisoka doesn't feel like a villain.
Honestly, I wouldn't put Hisoka really as a
Like
villain.
they try and show him to be a bad person in the show, but he
Yeah.
doesn't really do
I
anything.
would say he's like. I mean, he's a villain of a few episodes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
But it's like the villain of a few, but not really.
What's he even really done?
I would say he's like. I mean,
Like in the Hunter exam,
Yeah.
like they present him as a villain, but
Yeah,
he
I thought
but
they
it doesn't
present him
lead
as
to
one,
anything.
but he doesn't
But that's why
actually-
I'm saying he's a villain of a few.
only a
episodes.
few episodes. He's not like a long-term villain.
Yeah, so I feel like in the Hunter exam, they make you think he's a villain, and they make you think that Gon and Killua are gonna have to do something to get past him or whatever. But it doesn't happen. But
No.
it makes it think like that. And then after that, they make it seem like he's a bad person, and that that his objectives are rarely aligned with Gon and Killua's. But they work together. They come to arrangements. I feel like
because he's not like a true villain. He's not just out to kill them.
He just wants to fight.
He wants them to grow strong.
Yeah.
So he's trying to cultivate that.
True.
Freak.
All right. So my man from JoJo. This is
Yoshigiri Kira. Yoshigari Kira.
This is the one that he was like, it makes my dick hard. That line killed me so much when I heard that. Like,
I liked him as a villain.
He was talking about he was talking about killing or something, innit?
Yeah, he was a weird one. He was a weird villain, but
I liked
him.
Very weirdo. I think B tier is okay for him.
Yeah, I could say B. Maybe I'd say B's fine.
My Hero Academia, Shigaraki.
I think he should be B. I'm sorry, not B. A.
I think he's B. I would say he's B, but I think he's creeping up closer towards A.
Have you finished this? You finished the season, haven't you? Yeah, I'd say this season I think pushes him to an A because he was mad this season.
I would say he was an A from before that. I would say he's been a consistent A for the whole time he's been in the show. I think he's been a great villain. Like as the opposition to Deku, I think he's been great.
Yeah, I think he's had like for me, I feel like he's had good moments, and I feel like he's had other moments where I'm just like you're kind of annoying.
Yeah,
fair enough. Muzan Kabutoshi again. I don't think he's done anything. Like I don't think he's like I feel like it's premature having him on this list.
Yeah,
like him.
He could be D just because we don't know what he can do.
Yeah, I feel like we need to see more. One for all. No, all for one. Sorry.
All for one.
Sure, B tier. I feel like Shigaraki's better. He's done a lot.
He won all for one. He's only really season 4?
Season 3 or 4. It was 3, I think.
Yeah, I feel that's all he did.
He ended All Might. Ended him.
And then this season as well, he was there.
And then he was
doing
definitely
bits this season.
But he ended All Might. The legend of All Might is gone because of him.
All Might beat him.
Bakugo. We're blaming Bakugo.
Bakugo blames Bakugo.
He does. This is true. Kid Buu. Are we saying Buu is in general or just Kid Buu? I think Buu in general. Buu in general, I would give.
I would leave him B, to be honest.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say Kid Buu is S. Joking. I'd say Kid Buu and Super Buu. I'd probably put at A, and then
what's wrong with Fat Buu? Fat Buu was Fat Buu.
I guess while he's a villain
as well, I
guess
like.
While he's a villain,
yeah,
he's. Maybe I'd push them up to A. Actually.
Yeah, I feel. I would say he's B. I think Cell's A.
Yeah, definitely.
I would definitely give Cell A. I think for me, Frieza will always be top Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
So S for Frieza, A for Cell.
Ooh, I don't know. I think Cell's kind of Frieza's better, but I feel like Cell isn't too far from Frieza.
I like. Do you know what? Don't get it twisted. I like Cell.
That's what I feel, and obviously because the Cell arc was so good. Obviously that wasn't necessarily because of Cell, but the Cell arc was just so good. I'm like, But yeah, I think high A, I would put him. Yeah, and Brennan just behind Frieza. If Frieza's like, let's say, it's kind of a lower S, then I put a high A. But then if Frieza's a high S, then I have to put Cell at a low A. I mean low S. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's fair. And then this is the boss. I feel like just because he gets punked out so hard, he should be a D tier.
Yeah, I would say C or D.
This is the brother that's dying for the rest for all of eternity.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just like, yeah, I can't rate you as a villain if you get wrapped up like that. I don't know who this next person is.
Boruto. He looks familiar. Oh,
he's from Boruto.
Yeah, he's the Sasuke of Boruto, I think.
Oh, fairs. Then this is the boss of
Kurolo Lucifer.
Yes,
he is S tier for me.
S tier?
That guy, he has presence, man. Everyone Hunter x Hunter has presence, man.
Let's relax.
Everyone.
I barely remember what he did. I'm gonna get wrapped up by my man.
Zeno. No,
what's it? Kurapika.
He didn't
fight Kurapika. He fought the old two guys.
He fought Killa's dad and his grandpa.
Yeah, he did. But doesn't Kurapika take his powers away? His nen powers away?
No.
Someone takes his nen powers away.
I think it was.
But he didn't fight him, did he? I swear they made.
He doesn't fight him. Yeah, he just puts a nen blade on his heart.
Oh,
but they don't fight.
I thought they had to fight for that to happen.
I don't remember them fighting, so I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't remember them fighting.
I just
either.
remember that happens, and then Hisoka comes to fight him.
And then he's like, I have no nen.
Oh.
Like, okay.
That was just a joke, yeah.
No, but I think he doesn't have as much presence as Miriam does. So maybe I'll just say he's A.
Yeah.
But I'd say he has, like, when he was fighting Killor's dad and his grandpa was so sick. Like, just with the jumping around with the book, just open like this, flicking pages, it's too sick.
Yeah, that's good. I'm guessing this is another Boruto villain.
Yeah, Boruto as well.
And the one beneath is probably Boruto as well, right?
No,
No,
that's
that's
Naruto.
Naruto. It's Kaguya.
Oh,
Kaguya.
right. I haven't got that far yet then.
The Demon Slayer villain, I would put him in B.
I would
Is
put
he
him
the
in
one from? Is he
the
the one who
movie,
kills Thingy?
From Mugen
that
Train,
kills,
yeah.
the Hashira, the flame Hashira. I'd even put him in A. I think for the time that he has, I think he makes a huge impact.
This is true, and he saves that whole arc.
that whole arc, bro. You put that on his back.
True. Yeah, I would give him A. And then I don't know why Thingy, the leader, is higher than him. He shouldn't be higher than him. What's his
That
name?
don't make no sense.
Kabuchi, what was his name?
Because he ain't done that.
Yeah.
I think whoever made this list just doesn't like him.
Yeah.
And then Aaron's brother, sorry, spoilers. Because I can't remember his name again. What, you don't care?
The Beast Titan.
That's a bigger spoiler.
No, it's not.
The stupid joke spoiler you lot are worrying about in the first one. You just go ahead and say that's Aaron's brother. Now I know what he looks like.
That's not a big spoiler.
Now I know what he looks like.
You're an idiot.
When I see him, I'm not going to be surprised, am I?
Well, the joke spoiler at the top is a big spoiler,
That's
though.
a big spoiler. This is a big spoiler.
You realise that we've gone over this already because I said that he was a good guy, and you lot were like,
Oh,
no,
yeah, we did
he's
this.
not.
Is that what happened?
Well,
Oh,
you
yeah, we
lot,
looked at each
you
other,
lot
we were kinda
reacted
like-
to me saying he was a good guy, and I was like, okay, I guess he's not then.
That's what happened. I feel like, yeah, you said, oh, yeah, Aaron's a good
Literally,
guy.
whenever this show comes up, you don't want to just want to mess it up for me.
Because you should be up to date, man.
No, they should have released it earlier.
True.
They should have
That's
done
true.
that too.
Both things can be true. But I think I would have him in D tier. I don't like him.
Yeah. But the Beast Titan was cool.
Oh, actually, yeah. I forget we're putting with Beast Tyson in it as well. Okay,
What is happening?
with the Beast? sorry.
What is happening? What are you doing? You're like, sorry, I don't know his name, so I'm just gonna say he's Aaron's brother, and then now we're just gonna bring up the Beast Titan, so now I know they're related in some way. Thank you for that. You lot are the best. What is happening?
You're never gonna watch it, man. It's
I'm
like-
gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Oh my god, I'm dying. Oh man, sorry, Cam.
So I would leave him in C.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Then this person at the bottom, I'm not sure who yet. Next to Kaguya.
They're both demon-
they're both
Jujutsu Kaisen people, aren't
and
they?
they both should be higher.
The dude with the eyes shut. We haven't really seen anything.
He's
of.
from the movie.
No, is it?
Yeah, he's the one
he's
from
the
the
one from the
movie.
movie.
Well, they didn't do anything, do they?
They fight.
Is it him?
He does a lot.
He looks like the other guy from the show.
That's
but
what I
he's the
thought
one
he
from,
was.
I think he's the one from
He's
the
the one
movie.
from the movie. He's definitely the one.
Oh,
from the
okay.
movie.
Okay, I thought it was the one from the show who's like who's the leader.
Who like
of,
who's like the higher up of this
Yeah.
other guy.
Nah. He's
Oh,
definitely
okay.
the one from the movie.
Okay, I'll still keep him in D. I didn't like the movie.
I think they both should be higher.
I think the movie one should be higher. I think the other one is fine where he is.
I like him.
I like him.
I like that he
higher.
turned the guy who he thought was going to join them at the school into like a curse. That was deep. That was very good. That was very good though.
Yeah.
Like, as a villain, that was a good thing to do.
And it was one of them twisty things where you didn't expect it to happen. And it's
Yeah.
just, just evil.
Because the guy he turns into a thing is in the starter. And,
Yeah.
like, with them in the school, it's like, okay, he's going to join the school too.
Yeah.
But no, he gets killed. And Thingy has to do it. Itadori.
Yeah, and the way he just he fights both Itadori and the guy with the glasses. And
Yeah.
he handles them.
Yeah, he's sick.
Black flashes and all. So yeah, I'd put him higher. But yeah, I didn't like the movie, so I can't put him higher because I didn't like it. I didn't like the movie. I didn't really like him. I thought it was the other dude.
I can't remember what he does. I can't remember like how he fights or what his power is. But I just remember thinking that he was a good villain.
Yeah, no, I can't remember him at all either. Like, who does he fight? Do you remember? 'Cause he's not the one.
He fights.
Does he
Gojo,
fight the
I
main guy?
believe. I believe he fights. Does he fight? I think he fights Gojo, and maybe the main guy kills him. But I can't.
Who are we
remember.
talking about?
The
The
last
one,
guy.
Jujutsu Kaisen, the movie guy.
He doesn't fight Gojo.
He doesn't fight
Yeah, I
Gojo.
thought Gojo
No.
only fought the black dude, didn't he? Yeah.
he bangs him up.
Yeah.
He just fights the main guy.
Wait, is the black dude is the guy who...
With the French dude with the beret and white.
Wait, was he the guy who was talking about turning people into clothes hangers or whatever?
No.
So
the black dude was a subordinate of my man.
Yeah.
But he only fights the main character and the other students.
Okay.
So basically, what happens? The main character and the girl, I can't remember her name. They're together at the school.
Yeah.
And Panda and the other guy, the speech user, were with Gojo doing the fight. And when they realized that the villain wasn't at that big fight, they sent Panda and thing back to the school. He had already wrapped up the girl. And the main character was not having a good time of it just yet. And then Panda and the speech person comes through and he fucks them up as well. And then obviously the main character, main character powers. And then
that's what he needs to do.
That's what he needs to do. But yeah, but I think I liked him. I thought it was a good villain. Let's quickly breeze through this main character tier list. I can already see some errors, but let's get through it quickly.
I agree, but I don't think we agree on the same things. But let's go.
We're probably not going to agree on the same things, but that's what makes these kind of things fun. Right, S tier, Vinland Saga, Thorfinn, and Lelouch v Britannia. 100%
Lelouch is S tier, man.
Lelouch can be S tier. I'm more hesitating on Thorfinn because if Thorfinn is an S tier, then more of these characters need to be S tier. But which means Thorfinn's not S tier. But I do like Thorfinn.
That's the thing. I'd put him
B tier, honestly.
Yeah, I was thinking B as well. I was like A, but I don't think that quite makes A either.
I feel like mid is
yeah, I'd agree with that.
Lelouch is hard though.
Lelouch is one of the best, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, S tier for Lelouch is fine. Then Eren.
Put him D.
I struggle to enjoy Eren. I feel like a good part of my enjoyment of the show is the other people.
Yeah.
Same. So I would Eren might be. Do you know what? I won't go as far as D. I would say C for Eren. Light Yagami.
S.
I'd say S.
S for me.
Yeah. Yeah, G. I agree.
Gangster.
He's not Ed. Is he Edward?
Yeah. No.
No. Yeah.
Is he? Yeah. No. Yeah.
He's Edward. The other one's Al, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah. I would say he's good there. A.
Yeah, I would
say
agree.
He's good.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Akira, is it?
I don't know. It could be. The
I'm
guy
not
from
sure.
Akira. We can skip over. Naruto. I think he has to be A. I think A is a good place for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Tanjiro, I would say B.
I would say C.
I would say C.
Tanjiro. Okay, fair enough. Luffy.
S.
I'm not going to comment on that.
I would say take both Goku and Luffy and put them in C.
I'd put Goku in D. The older I get, the less I like him. I've been saying this for ages.
Yeah.
The older I get, the less I like him. Like, I still appreciate him for the fight scenes and all of that sort of stuff. But like, his actual character, I'm not seeing many redeeming qualities here, brethren.
I'd put him in C.
Yeah, D for me. Joestar.
Joseph. Yeah, I'm happy with him.
I like him, man.
Hey, yeah.
Like, and if we're talking all iterations of him, I like him. Like,
yeah, true. He's got longevity.
Yeah, for real. In fact, where's the other? Okay, we'll get to that.
He's lower, yeah.
That's ridiculous. Ichigo B tier, that's fine by me.
Yeah, he's good there.
Gon.
A.
I feel B is harsh. I would say A. I like Gon.
Yeah, I'd say A.
Anya, what about Anya? What are we saying?
S tier character right there.
I know Bez doesn't like her.
I was gonna say C.
You don't like her?
No.
I need to watch it in subs because her voice just annoys me. Like,
I think she's legitimately the best character in the whole show.
Her voice in English is fine as well.
It was annoying me so much when I was watching it. The first season, I can't remember what language I watched it in, but I really enjoyed the first season. But the second season just bugs me so much.
No.
I don't know.
For me, she's the great main character. S tier. Urameshi. I think he's okay in B, man.
I keep him in B.
I feel like, he has some moments. This is Josuke.
Yeah.
I feel like he was the weakest, like, character-wise, I feel like he was my least favourite So I would have to say probably C tier.
I would put him in C as well. Yeah.
All right, Itadori. I think
he's good there.
he's good there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Flash after Black Flash after Black Flash. Hard. Giovanna. Yeah, I think he's alright there.
Yeah, I'd agree.
This one isn't as bad as the other one. I think we're like really.
There's more agreement here.
Yeah, there's more agreement. This is Tokyo Ghoul.
Ken Kaneki, get him out of here.
I read one volume of the manga and put it down. And it was mostly because of him. So he's F tier.
D, but then this, yeah.
I
this
would
is-
say I like him in low B, high C, because second season I kind of vibe with him.
I was gonna say when he's like this, he's not really he's an anti-hero, isn't he? More
Yeah,
so.
he's like he's not really on the side of good, really,
Yeah,
truly.
exactly.
He's like more with the bad guys, and I kind of vibe with it. I can't
Does
lie.
he eat humans?
Huh?
Does he eat humans?
Don't think he ever does eat humans.
No, I don't think he does.
Do you know?
no.
You said you only read the manga.
I
Right?
read one volume of the manga.
Okay, I was gonna say there's one character that he starts to emulate, like a villain that you see early on, and I think that character was really good, and I think him emulating that character is also really good because it shows his like mental break kind of thing, and I can get down with
Is
it.
he kind of like Angel from Buffy or Spike when Spike becomes kind of good?
What? This is literally the opposite direction. He goes bad.
He's from
Yeah,
good
but
to
that's what I'm
bad.
saying. So like when Spike is good, he still kind of has some bad tendencies, no?
No,
because he just loves Buffy too much. He didn't want to do anything bad.
bro. Spike gets so annoying after he falls in love with Buffy. It's so terrible.
And Angel
anyway.
starts off quite annoying.
Yeah.
Alright,
Back
cool.
to anime.
Never mind.
Inuyasha.
Yeah, I haven't seen this.
No, I've
though.
never watched it.
I think that's who the first character from the villain side was.
I
Oh,
thought that as
possibly,
well. Yeah,
possibly.
it looks like it.
Anyway, moving on. C tier, Kill la Kill, main character. I've not seen it.
I'd leave her there. I didn't feel like she did anything amazing. The show was decent though, but yeah, I would leave her there.
They're being harsh on my boy Deku.
Yeah, I'd push this guy up.
To where? B or A?
I'd probably put him with.
I'd put him A.
I'd put him with. Yeah, I'd put him A. I think he's good. I think he's especially good this season. Like he was great this
Yeah,
season.
I feel like he was good this season.
He's had a lot of progress, but I feel like it started off a bit.
I liked him at the start.
I
though.
didn't dislike him at the start.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I
like
liked him.
him.
I liked him at the start. Like he was literally like the hero nerd, and then I liked his little like muttering under his breath, like
Yeah.
planning and stuff like that. I liked him. I thought he was, and I like that he's proper like. He's what they tried to make Goku, like in terms of truly trying to be a righteous hero. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And I feel like with Goku, it just doesn't come off in the same way.
Yeah.
Because Goku just loves to fight too much. I feel like with Goku, it's conflicting things. It's like he's trying to be this pure hero,
Yeah.
whilst also really trying to test his strength or whatever.
True.
And I feel like testing your strength just makes you do villainous things. Like, have these freaking tournaments where everyone's gonna die. But yeah, I'd push him higher. I like him.
Yeah, he just had moments for me where it was annoying. But yeah, I'd keep him in. I'd maybe put him in B. I don't know if I'd put him in A, but B definitely.
Fairs. Jonathan. I feel like Jonathan gets outshone by Dio so much that I think C tier is fine for him.
Yeah, I like Jonathan though. I feel like he should be higher than Josuke.
The Josuke. Yeah, but we said we would drop Josuke.
Yeah, so we should drop Josuke. But yeah, so I'd probably keep Jonathan there or put him in B maybe. I don't know.
Like Jonathan, I'm trying to think. Jonathan, yeah, like he don't really.
He's very righteous. He is
very righteous. He is very
chivalrous.
But like, I feel like he's right. He's in it wrong. So like, I feel like Deku can be righteous in his world.
Yeah.
I feel like Jonathan in his world, like when he's having boxing matches with Dio and Dio's poking him in the eye. Like, come on, bro, hey, at that point, righteousness is out the window.
Yeah, true.
That scene kills me. Boruto, Z tier.
Yeah, I haven't seen
that
it,
man
but
down.
just put him down.
Yeah, I'm not about it. Mob, I would say he should be here.
Yeah, I'd keep him there.
Josuke, I feel like this is slander. How could you have Josuke C tier? Josuke is a bad boy.
Wait, what's the
Not
one?
Josuke, sorry.
Joseph.
Jotaro.
Jotaro, that's it, yeah. I'll say, wait, what's this one's name then? Yeah, Jotaro.
Jotaro.
Yeah,
Shows a
Jotaro is
mess.
a G.
Jotaro is a bad boy.
A.
A tier, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Star
like-
Platinum.
he
Whoa.
he deals with Dio the right way.
Yeah, man, just
Like-
max it.
Yeah, no righteousness. Like
He-
he just approaches him.
That's what I love about like JoJo's, where like you got like him and Joseph, where they just do stuff because that's how you'd really do it. It's not like what I'm a righteous anime character. I'm just gonna do it because that's what makes sense.
Literally, Joseph became. I like Joseph when the first episode, man just pulls out the Tommy gun and sprays up the damn gaff, and I'm like, yes. Like he literally heard the ops were having dinner in the restaurant, and he just pulls out and sprays the whole restaurant. Like any guest visitors don't matter, bro. Man, just I'm like, yes, and just coming from obviously. Jonathan, who was so righteous, it was just such
like,
a one.
Let's fight with fists.
Yeah,
that's how men do it.
Such a 180, and I was
and
like,
Joseph would be like, "Yeah, let's fight with fists." And then the person would put a fist up, and he'd put up the gun.
yeah,
and then run away.
Exactly. Yeah, love that. This D tier is anyway. I don't know this first guy.
He's on from Dewsbury Zero.
He should be A tier.
What's his name again?
Subaru.
Yeah. I'd put him in B.
I'd maybe bump him to C. Maybe.
I'd put him in B.
You guys don't truly understand his character, man. This guy should be A tier.
Season 1, him, like the start of it, yeah, A. Then how the show went, drop him down.
I would say the whole of season
listen.
1.
I don't like him because he don't listen. You don't hear he got.
Bro, he lost his damn mind. That man died so many times.
So
by the point where he's at truly not listening is a problem. He's already lost his mind.
Okay, potentially. I didn't think of it that way. But still, I'm watching it. I'm like, bro, just listen to what people are saying to you, dog. Meliodas can be D tier.
You can stay right there.
Yeah. Saitama, I feel like this is dread.
That's the craziest placement.
Saitama should be an S tier.
S, he's a G.
Without him, the show is just nothing.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saitama needs to go up. How they keep in bottom?
Kirito. I feel like some episodes he's D and some episodes he's S.
This is what I was going to say. This is another one. Like, he starts off S and then just dips into the D rank.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd keep him there.
And then Natsu. I think this is harsh on Natsu.
Yeah.
I don't like Fairy Tail like that, but I think it's harsh on Natsu.
He's one of the he's the better character in Fairy Tail.
I say he's mid. Give him B tier.
I'd give him a B tier.
I don't know. I'd give him a C tier.
That's fair. That's fair. Basically, what we've discovered is that everyone disagrees with anime, and it's all.
We can all agree that some of these placements are just wrong, though, right?
I feel like this main character tier list, we were mostly in agreement. I think
it's a lot better than the villain one.
The villain tier list, we disagreed with a lot, and I think we disagreed with each other quite a bit as well.
But I think the villain tier list, the variation in our placements versus where they have them was not that deep, well, not that big, but we had a lot bigger variation in the hero one.
True.
Like, obviously, we moved Saitama from D to S.
Yeah.
True.
So I feel like but I feel like with main characters,
although we did move Zamasu from S to D in the villain one.
That is
true.
Get that man.
I mean, I had
out of that S tier.
I haven't seen Zamasu, so I have no idea.
Then we have got Boruto in Z.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I feel like with
but also, can I just go and say what you said?
I feel like with protagonists, the issue is that some of these characters are dubbed annoying because they are like, I don't know, just excitable or whatever. Like, for example, like Deku, in the first few seasons, he's kind of a sad guy and like screaming and crying and breaking his body and whatnot.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, that's a bad character, but that's actually good character. Like, I'd say that's good character for the story.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But like other people will look at that and be like, oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
And then put him down.
I get it. What I was gonna say is, have you not noticed how no one from Black Clover has made either list, or even
Black
this
Clover,
or even this 41 strongest things?
Yeah,
because I bring it up because we were having a conversation about where Black Clover fits in the anime landscape, and whether it's part of like the big 4 or 5 or whatever it is, or blah blah blah. And I was saying no, I don't think it is. I don't think it was ever levels.
Did we have that conversation?
I think we did. No.
I thought I was saying it was like the tier below, the big 5 or the big 4 or whatever.
Okay, yeah, but you were saying that to say that it was. I was saying that was. I think it just wasn't really that. And
I would say it's comparable to Fairy Tail and Soul Eater. Like those shows are definitely better, but I'd say it's comparable.
But like, all right, so we have fairy tale characters on this list.
We only got Natsu.
It's just Natsu, true. But like, I feel like on lists like this, you will see, like,
I've seen videos of like top 10 anime fights or whatever, and Black Clover's in there.
okay.
Like when we had them, when we were watching them on.
Yeah.
The only person, true, I guess, the only person I ever have heard talk about flipping Black Clover was Megan Thee Stallion. It's the only person that, like, outside of you two that I've ever, and maybe that video that we watched that one time. But like, in terms of like just in wider society,
Yeah.
the only person I've ever heard mention Black Clover was freaking Meg Thee Stallion.
But who
like
who did you
Gintama,
ever hear talk about Solia? Like no one's talking about Solia.
you don't hear Gintama really either, and there was no one on that list on Gintama
so,
either.
but Gintama is different. Gintama is different. I wouldn't put Gintama in category with these. Like Soul E are true. I agree with you, but I'm not saying Soul E is that deep. I've heard people talk about Fairy Tail. I've heard people talk about Seven Deadly Sins. I've heard people talk about like these kind of lower shonen stuff, and I just feel like I don't really see that much about Black Clover.
I think those shows they're just better. Like
Maybe.
because I think they both
Black
started
Clover's
off
better than Seven Deadly Sins though.
eventually. I would say but I think Seven Deadly Sins starts off really good.
Better, yeah, true.
Because I remember there was so much hype for Seven Deadly Sins when it was coming out because the manga was great, but then obviously it just goes downhill.
Yeah, that's true.
But Black Clover is just a middle of the pack show, and has been and will forever be that.
yeah. It does get very good, and it's got a movie coming out now as well, which is interesting. But it does get very good towards the end.
Yeah, and I don't hate it. I don't like it.
I feel I can see what you mean though with it being second tier. 'Cause I feel like it's one that they're gonna throw money at now. Like they've got a movie for the animation, and towards the end of it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely I can see it in the second tier shonen sort of thing.
One thing I would say is though, I like the main character more than I like any other character in the show, or like any other supporting character that shows up a lot. Like everyone else in his team, I hate them.
Really?
Apart
What
from
about
the
the
girl.
captain?
The captain doesn't really do much, but he's kind of annoying too. When he's not, he's just about to fight someone. Where I'm at. But when he's not in that mode that I've seen him in now, he's so lazy.
Yeah.
Annoying. I'm like, it's supposed to be funny, but I don't find it funny.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
find any character funny.
Yeah.
So it's just not doing what he's meant to do.
I liked him. I liked the captain. Can't remember his name now, but I liked him.
His name's Yami, I think.
Yeah, Yami. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a snub. They left the Pharaoh off the top 40. Off the top.
If Ash is there, he should be there. He
That's what I'm
should.
saying. Come
Man
on,
has
the
the strongest deck,
Egyptian
yeah.
god cards and all of this.
The watch list.
Anyway, the watch list. Yeah, let's wrap this up. I'm watching quite a bit at the moment. I might as well go first. So, like I've been saying, I've been watching Shippuden. I've been getting way through it. So I'm at episode 123 at the moment. I've watched like 50 episodes in like a week. So I'm fully in my binge mode right now. But I'm really enjoying it, man. I'm reconnected with how much I loved Naruto back in the day, man. I'm thinking about it. I might like Naruto more than Dragon Ball Z. I can't lie.
Dragon Ball Z.
Might be a thing. It might be a thing. It might. I don't know. I might have to rewatch Dragon Ball Z after this. But right now, as I'm watching Naruto, I'm like, yeah.
That seems a bit much, man.
I'm watching Naruto, and I'm like, the only thing I don't like about Naruto is Sasuke, or not necessarily not him, but we have to rescue Sasuke.
Yeah.
We have to Sasuke. I'm gonna bring Sasuke back to the village. And it's like, yo, dog, it's been 3 years. Like, he ain't, you lot saw him 2 seconds ago and he threatened to kill you. Like, he ain't coming back to the village. Like, let it go. That's the only thing I don't really like about Naruto. But when they're focusing on where I'm at the moment, when they're focusing on the Akatsuki stuff and stuff like that, I'm like, yeah. And I just saw Asuma die. And I'm like, yeah, Naruto doesn't have that. And that's like, Dragon Ball Z doesn't have, like, even when Vegeta sacrifices himself.
You know he's going to come back because of Dragon Ball. Yeah.
That's true.
It doesn't, yeah, so I feel like Dragon Ball Z has the higher hypes, but it doesn't have as wide a range of feelings as Naruto does. And I appreciate that with Naruto. Oshi no Koi, I'm watching that up to date, I think. Yeah, I've watched five episodes.
Yeah, I'll
so
do that as well.
Oh, I haven't. I'm not. I'm only seen episode 2.
You need to catch up, but it's all mad. It's
Okay.
all mad. No, it's not all mad, but it's good.
not.
It is good.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Like I feel like each episode is something different. It's like one episode, like the first episode just had a range of all like kind of different stuff in there, and then the second episode was like slice of life, whatever. Then the third episode is like action, let's say, and then the fourth episode is like comedy, and the fifth episode is like it's just something different.
But I think that's the point of the show as well, or the point of what the mangaka was trying to do. Because I feel like he's proper trying to critique the entertainment industry by showing different styles. So they talk about idols, they talk about acting, they talk about all these different kind of entertainment jobs and entertainment things, and they critique it. Like I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it for Cam, but like I think it's great. I think it's really good.
It's good.
It's definitely my favorite of the season.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get into what else I'm watching this season. But and that's wild because, when we saw the description, we were like, this is a 2 out of 10 anime. How the hell? What's
Literally,
going on?
I saw everyone saying like the newest anime that's top of the list, and I was like, what? I went in there, saw 9, it was top. Well, this was before everyone filmmaker Ahmed started breaking it down. So I saw that, I was like, that's when I said it to you, like, what the hell is this? How can, look at the description, how can this be top? And you were like, yeah, maybe you should watch it.
Yeah, I was like, when I read it, I was like, I have to see why. I was like, it must be hilarious, so I'm gonna watch it.
I assumed it was like a meme or something. That's why people voted it so high.
I was like, same. I thought everyone was trolling. I thought no one's watched this. They're just voting it for the joke.
This is what I
was
thought
like,
as well.
either it's a troll or the show is just completely hilarious.
Yeah,
and it just does everything for jokes, like because that's the only way that made sense to me. And then I saw a YouTube video saying that it gets darker, and I was like, okay, now I'm truly intrigued. And then obviously I watched it.
Yeah, it's good. Definitely catch up, Cam. Watching Dr. Stone New World. It's decent. Just whatever. Konosuba, an explosion on this wonderful world. Good stuff. Funny. Marshall. Bez, you need to watch this.
Marshall!
I feel like it's literally made for you. You're the guy, you like Harry Potter, you like hype, you like One Punch Man. Like, it's all the stuff you like. You like comedy. I know you like to laugh. Like, it's all the stuff that you like rolled into one, and man's just like ducking it for some reason.
I'll watch it.
And then Hell's Paradise is vibes as well. That's what I'm watching. What I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which we can talk about when Bez brings it up. But then also I watched this documentary called Longest Third Date on Netflix. And it's about this they meet on it. Basically, these two people, it's reality, it's a documentary. They meet on Hinge. They have 2 dates that are like decent. And then for the third date, the guy was like, oh, these flights are like really cheap right now. Like, let's go to somewhere in South America. I can't remember where exactly, but let's just go there for like a weekend. And she's like, yeah, sure. And this is in early March 2020. So yeah, they get there and they have like a couple days of their holiday, and then their flight back gets cancelled because the Rona. Like, they should have known because their flight there. They have the guy was an up and coming YouTuber vlogger, so he films everything, which is how they could do this documentary. Yeah. So while they're on the plane, like, he's like taking videos, be like, the plane is empty. Oh my god! And they got their mask on. The plane is empty. But and in the like documentary bits, like, from now, he's basically saying, yeah, I didn't really think this was gonna like be a thing. I didn't think it was gonna last. So I thought everyone was making a big deal out of nothing. Blah, blah, blah. And then obviously their flight back gets cancelled, and they end up spending like 2 months in whichever South American country it is. This is their third date. They barely know each other, and they have to go from like hotel to hotel because like different hotels end up closing because they like staff. This, that, the other thing, and then they have to get like Airbnbs, and it just basically shows their adventure.
Are they married now? Like, they have to be married after.
They live together. They're not married. They live together. But like, and I was kind of like, I was watching it, and I was like, please don't tell me after all this, because they're doing their interviews in different places, and I feel like they do that deliberately so you don't know. And I'm like, if at the end of this you tell me that they're separated, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm just gonna be so mad. Like, oh, it didn't work out. I'm like, I need this to work. I need this to work out.
Thinking after all that, you've got to be together, surely.
No, but they did have dramas and stuff.
Yeah,
because as you would, like, you barely.
But you would, of course. Yeah,
you barely know like people, whatever. And like, neither of them apparently they were just, both of them were in the mindset of like they were just having fun, innit? No one was trying to have a long-term relationship. And then after this is like, well, we kind of have to have a long-term relationship. Like what?
We've had a long-term relationship.
Like what are we gonna do after this?
We
Like,
spent every day for 2 months together. We
Literally,
have to keep going.
yeah. So I'm like, that sounds like my own personal hell, but also like it was good. Like I can't even fathom. 3rd date. Like I've seen you twice before this,
Mad.
and then now for the 3rd time it's 2
We're
months.
living
like,
together for 2 months.
No, I have to love you. I love you. Like I have to be on my knees for you. Like, nah, I would lose my mind in like after a week.
Get the COVID could take me. Let the COVID get me.
I am swimming back to
Literally.
America. Nah, to be fair, it depends on the girl. Like if she's chill,
Yeah,
then
but it's. I'm sure there's some people who it'll be alright with, but the thought of it just sounds.
the thought of it sounds gross.
Yeah.
So gross. Like, cause yeah, they had to like work. He was, like I say, he's like an up and coming, like trying to be a social person, whatever. So he kind of did his own thing when he wanted to, and whereas she apparently didn't tell her work that she was even leaving the country. So she was still working. She had like her laptop with her and was just working. And then they were in, like I say, some South American country that had like power cuts and internet going down. And she's having to make excuses. And also she didn't tell her parents.
Oh Lord.
So, or more specifically, she didn't tell her dad. She told her mum, but she didn't tell her dad. And then she tells her dad after the fact, after they've been away for like 2 weeks or something. She tells her dad, "Oh, by the way, I'm in this country with friends." And then my man, while they're away, he's posting updates to his small following, but he goes viral off of something.
Yeah.
And then now there's newspaper articles being written about them,
Oh,
and different
God.
things. So she has to come clean before her family finds it and show her dad, like, yo, like, and yeah, I'm just like, it's very real. I can imagine like a girl doing that, being like,
Yeah.
this 3rd date, I barely know you. Of course, I'm not gonna tell
Shouldn't
my
be getting a holiday with this
yeah, I
person.
shouldn't. Like everyone's gonna tell me you're insane, so I'm
Yeah.
not gonna tell anyone. And then now I'm stuck, and I kind of have to. But yeah, it was good. It was good. But that's me.
I guess I'll take over from ya. So as I said, I watched Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Did you not know that the actor for Joffrey is in Batman Begins?
No.
Yeah, he was a little kid, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
I was watching it. I was like, I know this face. What is going on? So I searched it and I was like, it's Joffrey.
I think he saved
I'm
him in it or
annoyed.
something.
Now I'm annoyed.
Now I'm annoyed.
Joffrey's a G. What are you talking about?
Nah,
He's the
man.
only person in the history of people to like Joffrey Raff.
My guy. My
Yeah,
guy.
I fully can't. He was the death that everyone was like, rah, yes,
Yeah.
good.
When he was coughing, I was like, yeah, die.
Like him and Ramsey Bolton.
Ramsey Bolton, yeah.
Everyone was like-
I was cheering. He
Wait,
died.
which guy was Ramsey?
I don't think you got that.
The one
far.
from Misfits.
I did get that far.
Okay, sorry.
I liked him.
Really?
you?
I think Reek deserved the torturing. I think that guy was worse.
Ramsey, hold on. Ramsey raped Sansa, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Chopped off Reek's penis. And
Yeah,
fed
he
it to
deserved
him.
it.
And fed it to him.
He deserved it. Reek was a problem before he became Reek. That guy was a problem.
He was a problem.
He needs to be
but
put in his place.
he didn't deserve that.
Not like that. Not like that. Oh man, Reek had issues the whole way through that show, bro. But Ramsey and Joffrey were the 2 deaths. I was like, good.
Oh yeah, and Reek's the actor plays he's in John Wick, no? He's the son
In the first-
Yeah.
who kills the dog. He's
And
that guy's a problem.
And this is what I was saying when I was rewatching it. I was saying like I was just so pissed off at him the whole way through, and only 10% of the pissed offness was from his actions in John Wick. Like he was very stupid in John Wick. Like 'cause you kill his dog, you steal his car. Like yeah, I hear you, bro. It's dumb, but also like you shouldn't have sold out.
Rob.
Yeah, you shouldn't have sold out Rob Stark.
He's
Like,
bringing
why
up
did
stuff
you-
from a whole other
Yeah,
universe.
why did you do that? And when your sister came to rescue you, like you shouldn't have
should've
ran
gone.
away. You should have gone with her. Like, yeah.
And then obviously Dark Knight. It was so good to see Heath again
Yeah.
as the Joker. It's he does such a good performance. Crazy.
Yeah, man, R.I.P.
R.I.P. And then the only other thing I'm really watching is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. because that's got a new season coming next month, and I'm just rewatching the old stuff.
Fair enough.
And then I just started playing the new Zelda game, which is due to be enjoyable.
Yeah. Lovely.
I'll wrap it up then. So yeah, I've
Wrap
been
it up,
watching. So I've been watching Snowfall. Just rewatching that because the last season's finished now. So I'm like, let me watch that and then finish it. And then you obviously watched Oshino Koi. Watched what's it called? Dr. Stone, but I haven't seen episode 3 yet. And then I watched a few movies. So I watched Gully on Netflix, which was pretty crap. It's very there's like a gang sort of like these 3 people who are trying to like basically play GTA in real life in certain points, and the whole plot was just a bit of a mess. It wasn't very good. Watched Renfield, which is like a vampire movie. That was quite good.
That was good.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was quite good. And then watched Guardians of the Galaxy, as we said, which was alright.
Caca.
Do you think it was caca?
No, joking. That's
It was alright.
It was mid.
Yeah,
It was
mid.
literally I said 6 out of 10 vibes.
Yeah, it was better than Ant-Man.
That's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen that, man. It kind of made me want to watch Black Panther 2.
Did you not watch it?
And do you know what it was? I was going to watch both of them, Black Panther 2 and Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
I just looked at their run times, and that put me off.
That's something I have to say is getting quite annoying. Movies are so long these days.
Yeah.
Even it was long, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Even Batman Begins and Dark Knight. By the end of both of those, they're not short. They're long too.
Oh, okay.
They're over 2 hours. I was like, I need this to end. Both of them could have ended a lot earlier than they did.
I feel like those were long movies, whereas now that's a short movie. Like a 2 hour, 12 minutes, 2 hour, 20 minutes is quite a short movie.
I don't know. Because we're only some movies are pushing 3 hours.
I feel like how long is Batman Begins? I feel like
they're both over. They're
It's
both
must
over
like
2
2 hours
hours.
20 or something. I feel like they were long movies back in the day, but then like that's when everything was around an hour and a half.
Yeah, I mean they were definitely long movies. They're not pushing the longest movies we have now.
Yeah.
We have.
Got Justice League like 4 hours. The Schneider cut.
I mean,
isn't it?
we don't talk about that one. Wasn't in. No, people weren't watching that in cinemas, were they?
I don't think so. I think it was just released online.
yeah.
I mean, on DVD and stuff.
Yeah, like if I'm sitting down to watch it.
I feel like Guardians was pushing 3 hours.
Guardians was pushing 3 hours.
Or maybe
all
more.
of the Marvel movies are pushing 3 hours these days, man.
And they're far
way
too
too
long.
long.
I agree.
Far too long.
I agree. I was thinking about it when I was watching Dark Knight Rises and Dark Knight even. I was like, this is a good movie, but it doesn't need all of this.
This is what I was saying to Bez after we left, because we said it was too long, and I was saying even John Wick 4.
I would say John Wick 3 also is a bit too long, and I watched that in my house.
Probably.
Yeah.
I was like, John Wick 4. I was like, some of these scenes just didn't need to be here. Like, you're not getting across any new information. Like, we could have got rid of these.
Yeah.
Shorten this up, tying this up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I get it because everyone's trying to make these epics and stuff. But I'm like,
The issue is that they're not though.
yeah,
Like Dune does it right.
yes.
That's not even that long.
Dune's not that long, but it's an epic. Like it feels like so much is.
Dune's not that long.
Dune is
It was
long,
about 2
but
hours
I
20.
don't think it's 3 hours. I don't think it's close to 3 hours.
I honestly thought it was.
We'll Google it. and
I
we'll
think
see.
it's about 2 hours
Yeah,
20. I watched it the other day.
But
That's how I watched
it gives epic vibes. Like, and I feel like every scene in Dune mattered. Like I don't feel like there was a lot of retracing steps. I feel like the movie was always moving forward.
Yeah.
It was
In terms of
2 hours and a half, 2 hours 35.
yeah, that's quite long, but it's not quite 3 hours. Whereas John Wick, like I'm like, yeah, I've seen this guy kill assassins, like enough now. Like
Yeah.
we don't need that. Or like Guardians, it's like, yeah, we know Batista's an idiot. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I think the Batman does it close to right as well. Like every scene up to a point is great,
Dark
and then
Knight. What are you talking
no, the Batman, the recent
Batman.
one.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that movie does it great for up to a point, and then after a point, it's like, okay, now we're pushing it.
Finish, yeah.
But like everything else before that is great, and then after a point, it's like we could be done now.
Yeah. I think we need to go back to the hour and a half movies.
I think so.
I could get a bit of that, man.
Even you see Ocean Koi,
Yeah.
the first episode of that, perfect length.
Yeah.
Perfect length. Like it was great. It gave you a beginning, a middle, and an end. Gave me everything I needed in 90 minutes. And
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, I liked this. I enjoyed this. It kept my attention the whole way through. Like, yeah, it was good stuff.
Well, saying that Avatar, the second one, that one, I think, although that was very long, that felt right. Like, it could have been shortened a little bit, but it felt right. I felt like
That did feel good, yeah.
yeah.
I feel like you just have to.
You have the one-off movies where it fits to be that long.
Yeah, I don't think every movie should be put.
Nah.
Every movie should not be over 2 hours. Like I feel like
Action movies especially. Like if it's just purely action, it shouldn't be. It doesn't need to be that
so
long.
unnecessary. Just gunfire for an
Like
hour
if
and a
people are
half.
talking to each other, then go ahead.
if stuff is happening, stuff is happening. Like in terms of world building, character development, all of these kind of things. Then sure, but like if it's just like action.
Like Shazam was over 2 hours, wasn't it? And that was just like that was a mess. I don't know what the hell that needs to be over 2 hours for.
The only movies nowadays that I see that are short are horror movies. They're
because they don't need to be.
Because there's nothing.
There's no reason to be.
They can't stretch it out. They just like if they stretch it out, people are just going to be.
Yeah, just someone running, falling over, doing like John Wick when they had the guy walking and just do like that, but someone chasing someone. But like
this is what pissed me off about John Wick. Sorry to go back to John Wick, but that's what pissed me off because I was like, the reason it's so long is because you're doing this bullshit. You've got this man walking through the Grand Hall, like the entire walk. And I'm like, I get it. We're trying to show how rich this guy is and the ridiculousness of it, but I get it, but this is unnecessary. And John falling down the stairs one by one. Like, okay.
Like literally, if they had trying to drag out a horror movie, it would literally be that. Like having.
Or it would just be like, just bare people getting killed.
Yeah, just unnecessarily people getting killed. But yeah, and then I watched Jurassic World 2 as well, which was alright. It wasn't great.
Is there a third one of that?
I don't think there is yet. No, I think there's only 2. But it's got some of the old characters back from Jurassic Park in it, like the main people, which is cool. Always good throwbacks and stuff. But yeah, that's it for me. That's all I watched.
How much are you like missing Blue Lock?
I hadn't thought about it.
He hadn't thought about it, and neither of you.
I was, and then I stopped thinking about it because I was tempted to watch the dub. So I was tempted. So I think I saw it on Crunchyroll. I was like, "Oh, should I watch the dub?" And then I was like, "Yeah, nah." Wait. Then I forgot about it.
I did say though, when we finished it, I was like, I think I'm good. I'm good for now. Like it left me at a good place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same. I think it ended at a good spot. A good spot where like when it eventually comes back, I'm gonna be hyped for it.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, I'm just like, damn, man. This season there's not a Blue Lock in this season. Like I feel like Ocean Koi, like I said, is probably my favorite of the season, but it's definitely not must. Like when it drops, it's not like must watch. I need to watch this now. It's just like, oh yeah, I'll get around to this one, get around to it kind of thing.
Yeah, there's nothing like I've got to watch it. I need the next episode now. I need it now. There's nothing like that.
I'm hoping Jujutsu Kaisen brings that vibes next season. I'm hoping.
Yeah,
because I say that because
that's next season as well, isn't it? Ooh.
Once that's done, I'm gonna watch that as well. But I say that because Jujutsu Kaisen first season did that up to a point, and then decided to throw it out the window. It was like, this last
give a bit
3
of filler.
episodes,
Yeah,
let's just waste everyone's time.
I've been seeing people saying that about the manga and Jujutsu Kaisen is going a bit off the rails though. Like it's not looking good. So
but we don't have to worry about that for another few years, man. We're good.
That's true.
True.
We're
good point. Yeah.
Quickly before we sign off, and since we're talking about anime again, I've been hearing. Well, I watched a video that was basically saying that they think long running battle anime and manga, or long running battle manga, is going down. And as such, long-running battle anime is likely to go down in terms of the frequency of which are being made and also the length of them.
Yeah.
So, like, you agree?
Yeah. I've been seeing people on Twitter complaining about One Piece because everyone's like saying they should make it a seasonal 20 episodes rather than all this whole world building thing.
Wow.
It's like it wouldn't make sense. It just wouldn't fit. It wouldn't work.
That's wild. So, like. Yeah, that's actually insane. So the video that I was watching, the guy was basically saying he doesn't think he says it's impossible for there to be another One Piece or Detective Conan. He thinks that's just physically not possible.
Yeah.
But also he's saying he doesn't think there's going to be many Bleaches or like how many episodes of Bleach? Like 300?
366.
366. Yeah,
that's just the first. Obviously, it's come back now, so we're getting more.
But then again, they've done it now into sections, haven't they?
That's true.
They've done it.
But yeah, no. But he's talking about the mangas as well. He's not necessarily talking about the anime. He's talking about the manga. So he's saying, so really, I shouldn't be asking how many episodes. I should be asking how many chapters. But he's basically saying like My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, the current like top mangas, long running battle mangas, he thinks is the last crop that's gonna go to like 300 chapters, 400 chapters. He thinks the next ones are gonna be like ending by 200. He just thinks it's gonna get shorter and shorter.
To get like 10 volumes and that's it, sort of thing.
Yeah, and then conversely, the animes won't last 20 years or 30 years as One Piece has. It will be like in and out.
I don't see that as a problem.
Three episodes. I don't necessarily see it as a problem. I just think it will be. I think it'll be different.
I think it'll be disappointing in some cases though. Like when you take like, let's say Blue Lock for example. Imagine that was only like 2 seasons. Obviously, it probably will be. It might only actually be 2 seasons.
Yeah.
But I feel like when something's so good, you're like, I need more, and they're just.
But if it gets in and out and finishes the story,
This is
good,
what I was gonna say. I don't mind
True.
if it's wrapped up nicely and it accomplishes all the goals that are set out throughout the show.
Yeah.
because I think that's the issue. The main issue I'd say with longer running shows and mangas is that they can't end it good.
Wrap it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's a good point.
And also sometimes, like for me, things like power scaling start to annoy me.
Yeah.
And like just various different things. Yeah, like just that occur when you have to keep going up and up and up and up and
True.
up.
Yeah.
Like,
But that's why I say Hunter x Hunter is like probably my favorite show then, because although there was meant to be more, there isn't currently.
Yeah.
And so where it ends in the anime, I like it. I'm like,
Yeah, because I was even going to say, you see, with Naruto, there's some things that I'm watching it, since I'm watching it back, I'm like, oh yeah, like I forgot that this was even said, and then it just never gets said again. For example, Jiraiya, it was either Jiraiya or Kakashi, one of them, says that Sakura basically could be a Genjutsu master.
I'm pretty sure Kakashi says that when they're like young.
Nah,
because of her
it said
chakra
in Shippuden
control.
as well.
I think he probably says that initially in original Naruto.
Yeah,
It's Kakashi, and then maybe Jiraiya says it later.
but it's been said. Okay, well, yeah. So maybe it was said then, and I think it was definitely said in Shippuden because I only saw it the other day as well. And I'm like, it's even worse if it was said twice then, because as far as I'm aware, that never happens. Like Sakura doesn't do one Genjutsu in the whole show.
She can release. That's what she does in the
Yeah,
original
but that's what
show,
everyone does. Everyone does that.
Naruto couldn't.
Naruto can't do anything.
Naruto
Naruto's a
that guy
scrub.
can't control his chakra. Come on now.
Yeah, that guy's a scrub. But anyone
But
does
yeah,
it.
anyway, that's it, literally.
And I'm like, raw, like this whole thing.
Because they just wanted to make her a Tsunade clone.
Yeah, but they could have made a Tsunade clone with Genjutsu. Like Sasuke is an Orochimaru clone with the Chidori. Naruto is a Jiraiya clone. No, he's not even a
He's
Jiraiya
not
clone.
Jiraiya.
He's not Jiraiya.
Not even close to being a Jiraiya clone.
But then who would teach her it? Like Kurenai or something?
Kurenai.
Kurenai
Naruto got some tips from
sensei.
Azuma. She could get some tips from Kurenai.
It's cause
And she could have found somebody.
Anybody. They could have made a new character to teach her. Like,
True.
I'm just saying, like,
Itachi could teach her.
but
Someone could have returned home, man.
true. But my thing is, or it could have just been, they could have been like, it's her clan thing, and her mum comes in. Her mum's actually a ninja, and she teaches her. But my thing is, like, as a storyteller, you can't mention that as a detail
Yeah.
and then not follow through in it. And I feel like that happens in long run in shonen so much because you're just throwing ideas at the wall and then you kind of like decide on a direction and then you forget about something you said, 50 chapters ago.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter anymore. And even like the Akatsuki rings, I don't know if you remember. They like when they're first introduced, they focus so much on the rings of these people, and then you think
I'm pretty sure doesn't Thingy like have a Genjutsu on his ring? Thingy
Itachi. Itachi does. He uses the ring to Genjutsu Naruto once, but it's not just him. It's like
When they're like invisible, you can still see their rings, can't you?
yeah, and like Kisame, and like when Kisame is fighting Guy.
I feel like it was almost like they showed the rings more than the cloaks when they first introduced them.
Yeah, the rings, like they didn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
But the way that it was quote unquote filmed or directed or whatever the right word is, like it made it seem like the rings were gonna be a big deal or something, or like they were going to say something about the rings. And then as far as I'm aware, nothing.
Wasn't it just that they were just the 10 things of the Akatsuki?
Yeah.
So they had a ring to show what finger they represented.
Did they say that in the show?
I think they did. Yeah.
I feel like I feel like they at least mentioned the 10 fingers of the Akatsuki, because obviously when they do the
And they all have it on different fingers as well. The rings on a different finger. I
and
feel
when they do the thing to take the
This hand and
Jinchuriki,
the
Yeah, on the
hand fingers, yeah.
thing. Yeah. I see what that. I mean, maybe, but like
I mean, it could have
I watched
initially
this shit
had a
put in
deeper
at the
meaning than
moment,
that.
and no one has said that so far where I'm at,
Yeah,
and half of them are dead now. So, so I'm not sure that it will be.
It could have been, was it? No, it wasn't explained in Naruto. It would have been in Shippuden, I feel like. Because
Yeah.
it could have been explained when Itachi
It could have been
and Kisame
explained in
came.
No, but they
in
don't know
Naruto.
nothing about the Akatsuki then.
yeah, they don't say anything there. I think Jiraiya's the only person who's
Yeah,
been like he's been
he's
hearing
been
some
scouting, yeah.
things,
Okay.
but there's not much there.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like there's just different bits and pieces, and like characters just get brought in and then killed. Like Sai, he's so different now. Like he's now just trying to be everyone's friend.
Yeah, he's a bit pointless. Like when he first came in, you thought he was gonna have something about him, and then there's nothing.
Yeah, and he did have something about him for a minute, and then he Naruto does his Naruto magic on him. And now he's just trying to give everyone
Power of
nicknames.
friendship.
He's trying to give everyone nicknames.
Basically. So, because he read in a book that's the fast way to become friends.
He calls Sakura ugly.
Called Sakura ugly and then Ino beautiful.
Yeah, it's like ah.
I'd say that could be a natural progression of his character, because obviously he was initially a guy who had never interacted with people that much.
Yeah.
And then now he's around people when he wants to get
It
better.
is, it is a natural progression of the character. I'm not saying it's done badly, but I just feel like he came through. I felt like he was going to be a bit more important than he ends up being.
Get some kids.
But yeah, anyway, I think that's us. Yeah, unless either of you have anything else.
No, not from me.
A nice, proper long episode, this one, boy. Who's editing it? No, I'm shaking. All right, let's get out of here. This one, Cam, you can introduce it. It's Champion and...
Let me find that.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Champion, Bad Boy. This is a UKG little tune featuring someone.
Featuring Ruby Francis, called Stuck Right Here.
Yeah, man. So for another 2 weeks, we're out of here. Peace out.
The 5 Letters Podcast.